you have to come in and bring in like a note from your therapist saying you are you have Asperger's.
This is my note from my psychologist so that I can be a slider. This- All right, perfect. Here's your knee pads. That's scary. That's what I imagine it all is. Mm-hmm. It has to be like a state mandated thing.
Well, I was gonna say, is this the modern asylum? Is it just...
The modern asylum state enforced slider is being a state enforced slider at a horror theme park. Yeah, because like all the people that are like, yeah, there's like a guy who has like, I don't know, like a park uniform on. He just has like a clipboard.
Yeah.
It's like the doctors are dressed up. Yes, very spooky, Jonathan. Very spooky. I'm not Jonathan. I'm Cornwall, the doc.
And the guests are like their families going to visit them.
Yeah. You're scared. Oh, that was scary. Ah, see you in your dreams. He seems healthy. He's getting a lot of activity. He's been running around. He like runs by him. Ah! Ah! If you want to spend more time with him, just go around the park and act like you're going to ride some of the rides. Oh, okay. Thank you. Do you guys want to go on another ride? I wouldn't go down that way. On TikTok, a woman opened up about how she and her husband have been talking with the Sumerian demon since July of 2013.
Me and my husband have essentially been talking to some thing on a Ouija board that goes by the name of Seven, who has been telling us that the world is going to end May 27th, 2025.
On TikTok rules, dude. She claims that one day the couple got bored and began to use a Ouija board, and out of nowhere, it began to talk to them in reverse binary.
In the moment, we have no idea what this means. We Googled it later. This is again July 2013. And it turns out it's binary, but it's backwards binary. So in this way, it meant nothing, but when we reversed the numbers, it meant hello.
Since that day, they began regularly communicating with the demon. Goddamn, they became friends with him.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, Rockschmaw, you there? Yo, Rockschmaw's funny as f, dude. The demon had told them that they are the third group he has contacted, and the first two died during the first atomic bomb dropped in World War II, and the others was when JFK was assassinated. So the demon contacted JFK. Eventually, it revealed that the world would end on May 27th, 2025, and repeatedly told them to climb the mountain or return to the mountain in Sumerian. She said that they revealed the secret to close friends and strangers once they were drunk.
We have shared this with people. They either kind of wave it off, they're like, oh, that's cool, or they pretend, they say they're interested, but then they never really follow up.
Another person claims to have a recurring dream every 7 to 8 years, where people all around the world gather to watch as the moon turns completely black. Like the eclipse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not long after, large groups of alien ships fly out from behind it and start terrorizing Earth. People flee and pray as they try to survive. Eventually, the night sky is empty and blown apart. The person fully believes this is coming soon and that there have been warning signs all along. Yo, Roxas, stop that shit, bro. I'm gonna pee. A lot of people claim to have aliens in their dreams. Like one person who claimed to see a biblically accurate alien enslave the Earth. Okay, first off, a biblically accurate alien. Got it. In their dream, a giant orange orb hovers over the Earth, which is pulsating with plasma energy. It doesn't have eyes or any facial features, but everyone on Earth felt like they were being watched. He described the being as God and explained that he knew without a doubt that the end of the world was imminent. The dream ended with the alien keeping people captive inside of a structure-like shopping mall and also abducting people and putting them into a giant orange orb. Sounds like he just wants to go to Orange Julius at the mall. Doesn't he? And I was super thirsty when I woke up. Rockshaw, stay away from me, man.
Chicken nugget! Chicken nugget! Chicken nugget!
That one's gonna be hard to beat.
Chicken nugget! Chicken nugget!
These are all really bad. This is a really.
I don't know whether to go low or
Go
high.
ahead. Go ahead. Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget! Chicken!
Dude, I want to do diaper play so bad and be someone's little fuck baby.
Have you talked to Allison about it?
I keep sitting there and I have tummy time every night, and I see, I do that thing where babies do, they like look
You're
up.
right. What's her reaction?
She throws up, slaps the back of my bald head. This is a wig. I'm bald.
Yeah, lift it up.
I have one giant curly hair that's really thick. It's like that fucking thick. It's on top of my head, and I just do this.
How old are you? Are you like 48 months?
I'm 42. Oh, my baby persona, which my baby name is Jonah. I'm 8 months old. I want to be a day old. That's how old my baby is, where I'm beat red, the size of like a Nerf football.
Your skull's still malleable at that point.
I want to be like just birth. Like I want to do the birthing role play where you get squeezed out.
People do that.
Where?
How would you do that? Would you just vacuum seal yourself and then just push out of it?
Yeah.
And then when you breach, do you cry?
Yeah.
Or do you do the silent thing? You do this?
Oh, if the umbilical cord's wrapped around your neck.
Well, no,
yes.
you do that. You're doing the quiet thing. And then you have a guy pick you up by your fucking legs and start spanking the shit out of you. And that's what we do. And you're hard. You're super hard.
And that's where they circumcise you.
I'm circumcised.
I want to get re-circumcised. I want to stretch it out and then get it snipped a second time.
Would you have the guy come in and suck the blood and do that?
The rabbi? All right, let's run through it, okay? What are you going to say?
Can I have the 4-piece nuggets, please?
Sure. What kind of sauce would you like?
What's the most popular sauce you have?
Barbecue, of course.
Okay, I'll take that one.
All right, you're
Thank you.
Don't you have another question for me?
I'm gonna have the social confidence to say it this time.
So defeated.
You could say something like, "We're having an argument in the car. What's your favorite dinosaur?" Something like that.
I say, Nick says the Compy-Myas is his favorite dinosaur.
Even is that one? Is it one?
Yeah, Compies.
What can I get for you today?
Can I get the 4-piece chicken nugget?
The kids meal?
Yes, please.
What's the dipping sauce?
What's your guys' most popular one?
Creamy pepper, yes.
I'll do the creamy one then.
Anything else for you today?
Yeah, just one question.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite dinosaur? We're asking people.
Your favorite dinosaur? My favorite dinosaur? What is it? The pterodactyl? Yeah.
That's a great answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You liked it.
You could tell by the end, though, she was like, okay, this is definitely a full-grown man ordering a kid's menu item. And then she was like, oh, the pterodactyl. She was laughing at the end.
We're gonna pull up. There's just 4 grown men.
We're sharing a kid's meal.
I'm just going to say, life is like a video game.
You did good. You did.
I did it at least. I did it.
You did it.
And now we're going to continue and ask everyone.
Our
last stop takes us to a little closer to home on an island just south of Mexico City, known as the Doll Island. Julian Barrera was a simple man who owned an island in
Milko Canals.
While he lived a relatively normal life, he would often collect dolls and nail them to the trees, as well as hang them from branches, believing it would prevent him from evil spirits. Or he was a psychopath, and that's just scary. As the collection grew, the dolls began to talk to him and soothe him to sleep. He would go to the dumps and look for dolls to bring back to his island, where he would dress them up before hanging them alongside the others. Though the exact reason why he started collecting them in the first place is unknown, most people believe it's because a young girl drowned near his island. That he collects dolls. Probably to appease the ghost.
Exactly. I feel like he drowned the young girl.
We don't know that. You're making assumptions that are probably true, but we don't know. The story goes that the girl was swept away by the current while playing with her sister. Her body, along with the doll, floated to Julian's island, where the dolls spoke to him in the girl's voice, demanding the doll back. Annabelle. Annabelle reference. So to ward off evil spirits, he nailed the dolls to the trees, but one doll wasn't enough, so he continued to hang more,
to appease the angry spirit. The more dolls he collected, the more word spread about his island, and eventually people were leaving their own dolls. And in total, there are over 4,000 dolls, making it the Guinness World Record holder for world's largest collection of haunted dolls. All of this went on until 2001 when Julian and his nephew were out fishing. While on the boat, Julian exclaimed to his nephew that there were mermaids in the water singing to him. What? Before his nephew could even react, the old man was found dead, face down in the water, allegedly in the same place where the girl had been found. After his death, the island only seemed to get worse as other people began to see and hear some mermaids in the canals around the island. And throughout the island, thousands of dolls are said to move and talk during the night, but there are a few dolls in particular that paranormal investigators are interested in. The first doll ever hung up is inside Julian's former one-bedroom home. Numerous people who have gone near it have claimed to hear it talk and demand for more dolls on the island, which is fucking creepy. Also, just want to say too, the visual of tons of those, and then to think at night they all start talking, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool visual.
4,000 dolls talking.
4,000 dolls being like, I need more dolls. No wonder Julian's just like, the mermaid is into me. You know what I mean? And bring me your doll, I need Beanie Baby. You bring me Beanie Baby hanging on tree. The second doll, Augusta Tinta, was said to be Julian's favorite and the one that he would talk to the most. It is said that when Julian was alive, the doll would walk around the island at night, protecting him and even curing his illnesses. The fuck kind of Christ-like doll is this thing? Fuck sakes. I have a woman in my ear.
Augustina, heal me.
Augustina, heal me. I need to be healed. Is this an end-of-season April Fool's joke? I fucking hate that deal. Do you guys not have phones?
We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have
Everyone's got a
phones,
phone.
right?
You can play your tablet too.
Oh, BlizzCon thing? Fuck, that was for that game. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go back there and cut that for the video. I'm just saying. I think one of those guys on stage got out. Cut all of this, even if it's right. I'm just saying. Anytime he isn't able to play Free Fire, he becomes irritable and stops speaking to anyone in the family, and this leads to him screaming at everyone for various petty reasons. Whose bike is this? Yeah, it's in the garage where the bikes are supposed to be. It's like, Dad, you just need to go to the grocery store. You can play Free Fire when you get back. Opens the door and sit in his car.
He just sounds like a shitty person.
He sounds like a terrible person. This guy. The last guy and this guy. The first guy was cool.
Yeah. He's just like, so what? I spent a couple $100 on my life.
So I spend like $250 a month on a game I like for my my 3-year-olds in or my 4-year-olds in kindergarten. He likes apple juice and he colors outside the lines. I mean, what can I not have a break? This guy's just like, it's even the kids are like, hey, could you just maybe we go for a catch or something? Are you fucking retarded? Yeah, that's a pretty offensive thing. You shouldn't say that. I got the character there, didn't I? But things began to escalate when the family found out that there are young women in the gaming friend group that he flirtatiously talks to. Okay, now he's trying to get a little pussy on the side. That's a guy who plays in the dark too in the living room. Here's a light come on, the cell phone screen turns off. He's like sitting in the dark. You see the light there? The kid's at the top of the stairs. Dad? You see the light go off. He's in total blackness. Dad, are you gonna go to bed? Mom's wondering if you're gonna go to bed. Total darkness. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. He starts to turn around. The glow of the phone starts to illuminate again. God damn it, Dad. That's not all heroes bathe.
Batman definitely doesn't bathe.
Batman definitely bathes. He's a billionaire in his penthouse. Oh, getting his dick sucked. Oh, Alfred. Yeah, Alfred comes in. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing with Batman is he has Alfred come in, and since he's always been a spoiled child, he like has tub time with Alfred. Let me get under the Master Wayne.
I don't like that he's looking right into my eyes. Jeez, Alfred.
Jeez, Alfred. It's clean. Oh, jeez, Alfred. Alfred, come on. You're scratching me. You're scratching me, Alfred. Stop it. One Candy Crush fan states, quote, I have dreams about the game, and I've started to look at household items as if I could rearrange them in threes to make them disappear and get points.
He's looking at your children.
That's actually kind of a fucking cool horror movie idea. Kid comes in with his backpack from school. Mom, I'm home. In the living room, everything's in threes. Mom? She's sitting there like the gardener, the pool boy, or whatever. They're dead, sitting in threes there. She's like, turns around. Wait, stop moving. Candy Crush. Bloomhouse, don't you fucking dare try to take that shit. Bloomhouse is like, we can make it for $500,000. We can make $20 million. Jason Bloom. I can make it for how much? It's Jason Bloom. Oh my God, I can make it for $1 million and make $500 million of it. I hate Jason Bloom, dude. You can keep leave it in. I don't give a shit. All in all, would you say, before we even get into it, Nick, do you think you and I are performative males?
Me, yes. You, no. Yes.
You know what? I'm going to leave a little time for our commenters here to write down if they believe us to be performative males. If anything, do a little montage of me me acting like a performative male. Case closed. Certified pussy lover. That's why I want a badge, dude.
Gotta be sick.
Trying to open up my textbooks, my female literature.
Name one female author.
1 second, because I'm trying to think of a good one. Not that females. I'm trying to think of. There's one that my wife really likes. She's like a poet, kind of thing. She killed herself. She put her head in the gas in an oven.
I know this one.
Cynthia Plath. Sylvia Plath. I'll call Allison. Me and Allison have been together for over 10 years. Let's see what she says.
Hello?
Allison, are you watching Isaiah right now?
Yeah. It's Creepcast.
Listen, we're doing a video on performative males. Since the 10 or so years we've been dating or together, do you think that I was a different person? Did I put on a facade, or am I a performative male?
Absolutely.
You need to.
I feel like you falsely advertised, but I came to enjoy who you were as a person, so.
How did he do that?
All right, that actually went in a horrible direction. Wow. Cut all of that, please. My God. Because an incel kind of like guy, whatever. Motherfucker can't just put on some rings. A book. I don't think. At the end of the day, it's like they're still very attractive. But the thing is that they're attractive and they're so sensitive.
Yeah, soft.
Right? I understand, and I hate that you have period cramps. I'm gonna name your period cramps Steven, and you let me know when Steven's around, and I'll beat him up for you. Nom, 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 nom. That kind of thing. That make you want to kill yourself? Because I felt like killing myself. To be fair, and I'm going to say, listen, throw a dog a bone and let him have the birth control stuff. But at the same time, every person I've ever seen in there is 76 years old. So they're probably like, it's barren and it's nature's birth control. You think Gladys is can go out here? Uh-oh. Can you imagine? Could you actually imagine your 83-year-old coworker?
Last night I got a... Last night I was rolling around the hay and a little bit of, baby gravy maybe got in. I mean, she's just like, hey, could I get a pill? I mean, what is the guy like, are you serious?
At that point, that is a miracle. If a 70-year-old...
I'm saying if you saw a 75, 76-year-old woman with a belly bump, I mean, I'd be like, you better, I've got to go to church.
She wants to suck that thing out.
And she wants to...
She's having second thoughts.
Yeah, if anything, at that point, if I was a CEO, I'd be like, this is seriously a miracle. Even I'd go down there. I'd be like, that's probably Superman. You're giving birth to something. I don't know. It could even be what if it's the Antichrist?
Well, Christians want the Antichrist to come because then they go to heaven. That's the coming of Jesus.
That's the rapture.
That's the rapture.
Imagine the woman that you work with, a Hobby Lobby, the 75-year-old Gladys, is the signifier of the rapture. You just see that motherfucker like this inside her belly.
Yeah, the horns are poking too.
Yeah, she's just like, his name's gonna be Derek. In this house, we don't call 911.
She's red pilled by that point. Yeah, she's based. Gladys is definitely based. Probably got deep by like a 22-year-old veteran. But let's start off with the bird theory. The point of the bird theory is to test whether or not your partner makes an effort to care about even your smallest of interests, which is like a bird. Apparently, it's just you looking out your window and looking at a bird, right? So to perform this theory, as it were, you bring up to your partner that you saw a bird earlier in the day. If your partner acknowledges this and reacts with a genuine interest, they pass the test, right? And according to the world-renowned psychologist Dr. John Gottman, aka Dr. Cuck, this can be considered a bid for attention. I don't know why I threw there's no reason. Dr. John Gottman, this is just him saying the facts, right? Him setting it straight. Essentially, a gesture meant to receive validation or attention that can often determine the strength of a relationship. Here is the problem. If you try to make a big deal to me that you saw a bird earlier, I'm going to be like, do you got nothing else going on in the day? Come to me with, I saw a car wreck.
Oh, there you go.
I would be like, oh my, what happened? There's your interest. I saw a bird. So did everyone else today. Okay, sweetheart? You know what this is? Do you think this, and this is me being a little rude. Jazzed up, got some coffee in me. Let me tell you something. Is it like hot girl theories? Is it hot girls doing this to be like, he doesn't even care about the little things? Because they have no other interests, so they have to drum up that they saw a bird?
I think it's not just hot girls. I think it's just women. Women just want drama. They're...
Go ahead.
Bold statement.
Nick got broken up with recently, so he's a little on edge.
I think people just want to test your relationship like it is. It's just something small where it's just like, he doesn't care about me.
Yeah, they want to complain.
Exactly.
They want to complain. I'm ending my statement there. They simply want to complain about something, don't they?
I feel like if you're doing these tests, it's one thing to just do it as a quote-unquote prank, to be like, I know he's not going to care about it. But if you are genuinely doing it to like test your relationship.
See, that's the thing is, I think that they are. I think it's almost always genuine. I think that they go in being like, oh, it's not a big deal, but then they want people to be like, girl, sis, it is a big deal. It's a big deal, sis. And then she could be like, well, I guess he does do, and then she starts naming other things. Well, he does kind of like, I don't know, yell at me whenever I don't know, like I have my period in bed or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. Sis, that's just normal. Which it could be, I don't know. I saw a 3D video of how a period happens.
Oh. This is where you get to see the uterine lining.
It's like tears open and just fucking dumps out.
There's like jelly.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen like Total Recall. Whenever Arnold Schwarzenegger's head is like his eyes are bulging out of his face. On Mars, it reminded me of that. There are many examples of people passing the test, and those who fail get brutalized in the comments. One man appears confused after being told that his partner saw a pretty bird and walks away saying, "Why did you tell me that?"
Why are you telling me that?
AKA normal guy. Are we adults? Listen, if I had a daughter, a child, if a child came up to me and said, I saw a pretty bird today, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. What did it look like? You know why? Because it's a child. It has a smooth brain. Its brain is like a water balloon. There's no ridges. It's a simple creature that is innocent, right? A fully functioning adult, though, I saw a pretty bird today. You got too much free time in your hands, is what I'd say. Or I'd be like, was it like a bald eagle? I don't know, because that's another thing. If I try to get specific, that would piss me off too. Was it like a bald eagle? I don't even know.
Cool.
This is an adult conversation. That was great.
What if they're like, I saw a fucking hawk swoop down and pick up a mouse, and
that's already
hawk came and they fought.
They fought for it. You know what that is? That's a story. And I'm like, oh my god, what happened? And then I'm intrigued. Even throwing in something mundane. You know what they got to do? What a real test would have been. I just period all in my panties today and see their reaction to that. Because I think a lot of guys would do, oh, what? See, that's going to be a test someday. What would they call that? The red scare.
That's good.
The red scare theory. They sit there. It's like, yeah, I don't know, just all in my panties. I just felt weird. Because then other guys would be like, oh my god, are you okay? You feeling okay?
That's a
then
good
other guys
test.
would be like, yuck! Which I'd be like, oh my god, what? Hey, Victoria's Secret's a bear attack. Yikes! That kind of thing.
That's a new test.
That's an actual test.
Everybody post your red scare test on Reddit.
Go to your man and do a nice red scare and just say that your got wrecked. You have to say that too. It looked like D-Day down there in my panties. And everyone at work was solid. It was a whole thing. And I don't know. Because then you have a guy who's just like, oh my god, that's are you okay? Or you have a guy who's just like, oh my god. This is going to be a true test. But saying that you have a bird, I don't know. I like how we already made a better one than the fucking bird theory. To say that they got just fucking like a Wolverine attacked him down there. I tried to hop a razor wire fence. That's what it looks like. Looked like I was breaking out of Shawshank with these panties on.
What are you doing?
I just saw an interesting bird. There's like a blue bird by the window.
What?
I saw a blue bird by the window.
The bathroom window?
I saw a blue bird by the window.
They shouldn't be out this time of year.
Okay.
It's time to hit the road, and that means we gotta learn trucker lingo, which I gotta say, one of the main reasons I want to do this video, one, lot lizards, and two, trucker lingo. I want to be well versed. I wish there was a Rosetta Stone DVD on trucker lingo. You could be like, you know, big one, 4-9er. I could actually talk to him. I'd probably just drive down my truck down the same highway back and forth and just try to talk to him on the radio. Truckers use CB radios to communicate to each other regarding traffic information, road closures, job updates, and more. Maybe their life story. How you doing, partner? Over. I'm a little depressed. Oh, shit. You want to talk about it? Over. My dad never loved me. Over. My dad really didn't care for me either. Over. That sounds like this is like a gay relationship getting ready to start, doesn't it? You want to stop at the, stop at the quick trip down the road? 10-4. Go get your ass blasted. Go get your ass blasted over Depression CB radio talks. That sounds nice.
Yeah, I think they need therapy. They're on the road. They're lonely.
Very lonely. I'd use that CB radio all the time.
Wait, do you think they... Hold on. They have got to be doing, like, sexting. Switch to channel 4.
Pull your panties to the side. Over. Does it curve to the left or right? Over. Radio static. Move to the right. Over. Oh. How many times do you think truckers are pulling their putt a lot while they're driving?
Oh, yeah.
You have to imagine a lot, right? You can't stop for a beat break.
Yeah, you can't stop.
There's no beat break when you're trucking. Every time a guy does that, he's like, he actually just got done coming. Yeah, the kid's like, yeah. That's why he waves back. Anytime you see a happy trucker, they just got done with their beat break. You got to watch out for the beat break.
See, if I was a trucker, that's what I do. You know how, like, you've seen, like, the Reddit posts of, like, cum in the box or your cum wall?
No.
Oh.
No, I haven't seen that, actually.
There's an infamous Reddit post where it's like, guys, my cum box is starting to smell.
My cum box?
This guy, every time we jerk off, he'd ejaculate into a box, and it started, like, growing spores.
Turns into a fucking Last of Us episode. God damn.
And then people are like, oh, I just have a cum wall. And people like took pictures under their desk and like the paint is like peeling from the cum stains. But see, that's what I would do as a trucker. I just, like
cum pedal.
Cum pedal.
Yeah. You have your fucking, your Red Wing boots and cum all over your pedal. Hey, that ain't Yankee candle wax. Let's just say that. One trucker was in a bathroom when suddenly the man next to him dropped a monster log that ended up clogging and overflowing the toilet next to him. The water kept on coming, alongside chunks of toilet paper and feces that the man had to avoid the sewage by lifting his legs in the air for minutes on end. Oh, God. I did not train for this. Yeah, they're all the way up here. He's like, what in the world? Eventually, a worker trudged in and handed him 2 garbage bags to wrap around his feet and a small trash can to rest them on until he could finish his bowel movement. I love how much they accommodated him. All right, there you go. Now just finish your, it's like water and shit flowing everywhere. You just finish what you got to do in there, all right? Sometimes truckers aren't lucky enough to make it to the bathroom in time. After entering the bathroom, a driver opened the stall and saw a pair of soiled underwear on the toilet.
You just put it on the toilet, like as
I banished I should have, like, almost like the offering, like, I wish I could have made it. And blessed your porcelain bowl. After moving to the next stall and doing his business, he walked outside to see a man holding his pants up. He also noticed that he had failed to make it back to the truck and had shit his pants. How many times a day do you think truckers shit? Like, like if you were working at a truck stop, is it a daily thing? Shit my pants.
They say it's the walk of shame.
Oh, damn.
They say you can see it, you're like, and then you'll stop. And then you just turn back. Fuck.
Never mind. A few minutes later, the trucker noticed the man who had soiled himself pulling up next to him and was working on his engine. When he peeked out of the cab, he saw that his pants were around his knees and his hog was fully exposed. Didn't really probably need that last bit of information, but we thought it was necessary for the story to truly immerse yourself. So, you're welcome. And it doesn't take a genius to assume that the floor of a truck stop parking lot is disgusting, right? It's common sense. It's safe to say anything your shoe touches has once been peed on or worse. That's the safe assumption. One driver caught a man just leaving his truck and heading toward the truck stop completely barefoot and oblivious to the filth on the asphalt. I don't know. I mean, first off, when I see a man walking that's barefoot in anywhere that's not his own home, even I'm starting to get a little squeamish at like a water park. You see a guy like walking around, whatever. I don't fuck with the bear. I'm always like got a few screws loose. walking barefoot. You know what I mean? Especially people like, I'm connecting to the earth.
They're grounding.
Yeah, if I'm grounding to the earth, I don't know. I just picture like a big dog turd like going between their toes.
I think you get worms through your feet. You can step in worms and they go through your feet.
Jesus. Really?
Fact check.
Trucker worms?
Yeah, trucker worms. Yeah, I hated when mine woke me up. Would yours wake you up in the middle of the night?
Yeah, and it made me like it was just always a way to just reinforce that demons and ghosts exist in your house. You should be laying there. Why not? Because also then their eyes used to light up too,
and you could hear their servos.
That's Pornhub again. Looking up at it from. They came equipped with their own language known as Furbish that resembled a combinations of Hebrew and other Asian languages.
They're Jewish.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and. Yeah, the Furbies, they speak Yiddish. The younger generation has picked up on this, comparing it to Instagram and the way people try to make their lives seem infinitely more amazing than it really is. You'll find staged photos from people trying to look cool, riding a private jet, with posts that make them seem like a hardcore business badass. Which here's a quote from this private jet photo. Just act like you're on the private jet with him. Put the sound of the jet around me, and you're sitting across from him. And this is what he says to you. The investor meeting lasted 3 hours, but the $2 million decision took about 3 seconds. The moment I walked in, they already knew. They weren't investing in a spreadsheet or a pitch deck or a business plan. They were investing in me. The way I carried myself, the clarity in my voice, confidence in my positioning. By the time I clicked to slide 3, the deal was done.
That's the kind of confidence we need here.
We need that here. I'm gonna start carrying myself with that. I did a video about disabled children drowning in pools. People already knew it was a banger. It went viral. Immediately went viral.
We got that girl, the psychiatrist girl.
The psychiatrist girl, that is mad. I'll say that right now. That bitch is angry. She made some like weird deep fake AI videos of me, and she like looked like a fucking psycho. She was like laughing on her live.
Kendra really is living her truth. She is showing that she has been empowered by all of this. I respect her so much.
Oh, and then she made fun of my looks, Nick.
And of course he looks like that. That's all I have to say.
And I was like, hey! First off, you don't ever talk about a man that way, all right?
Also, I like how she said we took 6 weeks to plot this.
And why he takes so much time to do it? I'm like, we heard about it in hindsight, and we were like, what a crazy woman. And on a limb, we watched your deals and reacted to your videos, you crazy woman. What the else was I supposed to say? It was funny. I didn't think it was that crazy. In some cases, we said he should have dropped her.
Well, I was siding with the psychiatrist.
Well, I mean, I was too, but I'm just saying. Also, the AI thing they thought was really cheap. It didn't even sound like me.
I love Kendra so much. I can't stop thinking about her. She's a genius. Did you know she also wrote a book?
Oh my God.
I love Kendra.
It's psycho.
It's extremely psycho. And then to like sit there and she was like she was laughing at it like it was the funniest thing she's ever seen. You know what, dude? You're a freak. You're a disgusting woman. You woman.
Put that on your LinkedIn.
Hey, put this on my LinkedIn. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna fucking kiss you. Oh yeah, she also said she didn't like the thumbnail.
He is a YouTube creator that made an absolutely vile video about me with a horrible thumbnail.
It's a good thumbnail. What am I supposed to say? I don't know if you can use any of that. Good luck.
Yeah, I might have to cut that.
All right. On LinkedIn, you're allowed to add frames to your profile pictures that signal that you're looking for work. One employee used this to get hired at a marketing company, only to be fired later on because she had forgotten to remove it from her profile, which her boss felt was insulting. That's exactly like the guy who's just like, so I see that on Facebook you're still single, even though we're dating. Can you explain that? It's like, oh, I don't really go on. I can try update. Yeah, you probably should. You should probably update it as soon as you can. I've heard the amount of fights I've heard from people that get in arguments because of that kind of shit is insane. I had a boss one time on my I won't say the company. They had like a dashboard in the system that you worked in at your office because you could request to be transferred out of places or something, like basically departments or whatever. And mine, for when I got hired, I never never used a software, so I just always said looking to transfer or something. And my boss came up to me and he had like a 20-minute conversation with me about it. So like, what exactly is the problem? And I was like, literally nothing. I'd never even meant to, I didn't even know that was a thing. He's like, okay, well, it's been like that for the past 4 weeks. Which that was kind of weird too, because then I knew that the guy was looking at that shit like every day. Ungrateful hog. To the point where like one day he's like, and it's been 4 weeks, so I'm gonna talk to him. And I'm like wondering if he brought that home to his wife.
You should talk to him.
Yeah, no, don't overstep him. As a leader, you gotta like find that balance. I always thought that was weird. Why even have that?
What if he just said like, hey, I noticed that your thing says you're looking to transfer in a new department, and be like, is that something you're like? If you just asked,
if he said that, that's fine. Oh, because I'd be like, oh, I had no idea, because I had no idea on my idea. But it was a thing where he's like, when I said, oh, I didn't even know, I don't really use the thing. He was like, yeah, you can do whatever you want, man. Like, you know me, I'm like chill and I'm laid back. Like, you get that. You've seen me come in, you know, but there are other powers at play. It's like that kind of shit where you're like, what the f are you even talking about? Listen, you know I'm the one of the cool ones, right? I hate whenever I'm like, you definitely are not. I'd rather take the old curmudgeon guy who doesn't do this to me. You guys know that, like, listen, let you take off for Avengers Endgame when that was out in theaters. I'm like one of the good guys, okay? You literally can trust me with your life. How many times have you called me in the middle of the night asking for something? Like, never. You could, though.
But it seems like I can't trust you.
But I don't, it's just like, it feels like a little bit like a one-way road. So let's get back out there and let's have a good day, huh? That kind of thing. What a hell. Corporate hell is the worst, dude. And as soon as you do that kind of thing, it immediately like that ends your day. Like you're like, I'm not doing anything else today. This stupid job. I'm not doing shit today. Hey, couldn't help us notice your numbers were low. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's what it felt like, dude.
Did you have a daily quota?
Oh, yeah.
Calls or sales?
Calls. Like, it was like a number of technicians.
Also, sorry. Like, you're watching just a conversation. It was like a number. I'll just talk to you about it afterwards. Whatever. Raging against your rider is a quick and easy way to lose your job. So, many drivers have found other ways to relieve their stress. In New York City, a school bus driver faced serious consequences after encouraging kids on the bus to fight each other. I'm not leaving until you guys fight. It's a blood sport, Tommy. Come on. Do you want to go home or not? Oh, okay. In December of 2024, a young child came home with a bloodied lip, revealing to his mother that the bus driver was to blame. You gotta talk to the bus driver. Did he hit you? No. He orchestrated the fight club on the bus. According to reports, the bus driver randomly pulled over and stood in the middle of the aisle to the 5th graders on board saying, "Who wants to fight?" That is insane. All right, who wants to duke it out?
You think he just picked 2 random kids?
I think after a while when no one responded, yes. Tubby and Redhead, get up. Really insulting shit. Moleface and Bucktooth up here in front. First person to get a bloody lip wins. What do we get? Nothing. You want to go home? That's your prize. It's a more of a, Hunger Games situation. Who volunteers? Who's paying tribute? From there, a small group of kids got off the bus and began to fight each other, all while the bus driver encouraged them to keep going. I love how it's not even contained on the bus. He's like, we're going outside. We're tussling outside. I don't want to get my seats messed up. He's like, yeah, these things are, this is a mint bus. At some point during the scuffle, the bus driver started to scream, "No, no, no!" because he was upset with how the fight was going. So he swapped out one of the fighters with a different kid. This isn't fun to watch. I'm bored, is what that is pretty much happening. The whole ordeal was captured on a nearby security camera, and the school quickly fired the driver. That's insane. That's so crazy. Most public buses require passengers to pay a toll before finding a seat, but some can't afford to, causing, heated confrontations. While driving his route on a cold winter morning, a driver picked up a drunk man carrying a sack of pennies from a bar. Oh boy.
I see where this is going.
Oh boy. The drunk man told the driver he didn't have enough to pay for the fare, so the driver told him that he wasn't allowed on. The driver pointed to the sack of coins, but this angered the drunk, causing him to yell that he didn't want to use that money. "These are my pennies!" As the driver tried to remove him, the drunk swung the sack of coins around and smashed it over his head before he could even react. The driver collected himself and tackled the drunk to the ground, calling the police to have him arrested. After the incident, the driver received 7 weeks of paid leave before his company almost forced him to return driving the next day after getting hit with a fucking 6-pound sock full of pennies. That would fucking hurt.
I've seen a video of someone getting hit over the head with pennies. Oh, it didn't look nice.
If you've seen a video of a man getting hit over the head with a sack full of pennies.
Well, I think it's
Nick, or do you lie sometimes?
No, it's 2 girls. I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
You produce this video for this thing, or you're a liar. Editor, you're the decider right now.
a sock of pennies and just pow, explodes. And she's like, ah!
Those videos make me cringe, man. I can't do it. It's just, it's like that one. Remember that video that went viral? That woman that hit that girl with a shovel.
Oh shit, yeah.
That is absurd. Every time I see those videos, I'm like, it's like that lockup reaction where you're like, oh God, I hate that. That is a person that desperately needs physical attention. They need affection big time.
Hug?
Do you think that people that have things where it's like my parents didn't hug me a lot when I was a kid, do you think that you gravitate towards that? Or is it just someone where you grow up and you find you're like, I actually just feel like I needed that, even though my parents gave it to me and now I don't have it and I feel like I need it?
That's a good question.
You know?
I think I could see it not being enough. Well, it's maybe not even in parents, it's just having friend groups.
Because my parents didn't hug me a lot or anything. So now I feel like when people are like, oh, come here, give me a hug. I don't like that. I'm always like, Mother, do you think that you should have hugged me more when I was a kid?
I hugged you all the time.
That's just absolutely not true.
And I would grab your head and kiss your head. It was huge. And yeah, it is true.
We don't need to talk about how big my head was.
It was huge.
Do you think that maybe Daddy should have hugged or kissed my big head more than?
Yes, your dad probably could have hugged you a couple times. Would have been a delight.
What about Grandpa Ernest, the one who shot the dog?
He was not a hugger at all.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. We don't need to talk. We don't need to get into that. I
feel Your dad never kissed you on your lips?
My dad. I begged him to, but he didn't do it. No wonder. He's like, get that little freak away from me. First off, how many millennials do you think are going to watch this and get very offended? It's almost like a race war. You ever notice that? The Latin Kings versus another thing. It's very much like that, where like millennials will be like, so they're trying to cancel Eminem, huh?
Now listen up, Gen Z, because I've had enough of it. This whole cancel culture. Damn, y'all are so sensitive.
Good luck with that.
I hope every single millennial watching this gets pissed off and writes a horrible, hateful comment.
And then actually, if you are a millennial, leave nothing but hate comments. Don't dislike the video.
Yeah,
we don't want to.
No.
We don't want to hurt the video. We're just saying that, it'd be funny if someone comes to this video and then there's just 10,000 comments of someone being like, this is ridiculous. First off, trying to cancel Eminem? I doubt it.
Listen, little kitties, let me make this quite clear. This man was around even before you were here.
Well, the rim's some shady. Please stand up. Really gotta get our mojo flowing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one.
It's very sad and quiet. It's funny. That's good
comedy.
stuff.
It's comedy.
That's legitimately what my mom thinks is funny. She would see that and she'd be like, oh my God, that kind of shit, fat people falling, and that Italian dude on Netflix is like her favorite thing ever. The guy where every punchline ends like this? Sebastian fucking Monacuco, or where the fuck his name is. Literally, he's just like, I take the keys from the thing, I put it down over here. Why do I want to put it down over there? My mom was like, yeah! Actually, let me see. Let me call her and ask her. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
What's the name of that Italian dude on Netflix that you think is really funny, the stand-up comic?
Sebastian Monaco.
Is he pretty good?
He's okay.
Okay. All right.
Am I on some freaking show right now?
Her other... She says that she likes my stand-up comedy, but then she says I'm just okay. It's every joke is like that. At what age can you legally change your name? Like 18?
18, yeah.
At age 18, I would change my name to my dad.
There you go.
That could be taken in a different way. All right, hold on. That off the cuff. Erase that. We didn't hear that. Ricky LaDouche.
Latouche.
Oh. Yeah, let's keep it douche. Ricky LaDouche, a 30-year-old collector, was in an argument with his wife, Porn Pillai. Ricky LaDouche is married to a woman named Porn Pillai. I might be saying this wrong, sorry. Srissery. Porn Pillai Srissery. Am I casting black magic? I don't know. Is this what the Sith is? Is Palpatine up to this? Anyways, that led to her lash out by smashing his Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader figurines. That seems excessive. What are we doing? Fortnite, what are you doing? Leave little Ricky LaDouche alone. She also threatened to leave him and go back to Thailand. Oh, buddy. I know what he did one summer. I gotta hop over. In response, Ricky suffocated her to death.
Oh my God.
God, okay. All right, whoa, okay. Okay. All right, I did not see that coming. Holy shit. We are done joking around. Oh my God. In response, Ricky suffocated her to death and was ordered to serve at least 12 years in prison.
Did a little force choke on her.
What if he thought, but see, that's the thing. What if there's a mental illness guy where he's doing this? In his mind, he's like this. But he's actually...
I mean, I still think if you're in your mind, you're choking someone with the force. So either way.
Oh, man. That curveball. I did not... Wow. Let her go back to Thailand.
Yeah. Well, can't let her.
Why?
She broke his shit.
Oh, so do you think that he killed her because she broke the figurines?
You've never had, like, your sibling break something you loved and you just wanted to force choke them?
Have you killed one of your siblings?
I remember one time, I was actually just talking to my brother about this. He turned off my computer playing World of Warcraft. So then I turned his computer off and he was working on a project. So then he grabbed my laptop and smashed it on the ground. So then I grabbed his video camera and smashed it on the ground.
And your dad came in? Oh, I can't wait to replace all this. You kids are awesome. I'm going to go hang myself in the garage.
Yeah. The sad thing was it was my camera as well. So I just all my shit was
that
broken.
is sad, huh? No, you want to actually know the most tragic part of that story? And seriously try to contain your tears? It was my camera. Aww. One model, who is the self-described boba fetish, should have been booba. Posts all sorts of casual and intense content in a Mandalorian helmet. All right, I like how he said intense content. What does that mean? You want to see a lightsaber go up your asshole? It's $5. That's kind of a nice price. See, that's a new sideshow carnival attraction thing.
Oh, like a plastic one? Yeah. I thought you meant a real one.
There is no real lightsaber, Nick. Can you imagine the thing turns on? She's dead. Uh-oh, and it's a green lightsaber too. Well, there you go. That crystal's meant for knowledge or something. I don't know. All the colors mean something different.
Yeah, the type of crystals, yeah.
Except Samuel Jackson was just like, nah.
I want purple.
Nah, George. I want purple. How badass is that? I like how George's like, okay.
Good guys are green and blue, bad guys are red. That's just the way it works.
No purple left?
You might get purple.
All right, Sam, whatever you say, man. I want a purple lightsaber. Purple is like the fucking coolest one.
I want a rainbow one, like an RGB, like my computer.
Yeah, it's a razor.
Yeah.
It's a razor lightsaber. This thing is the tits. It has the, what are those keycaps? Like they're called like creamy clicks. It's like a satisfying ASMR click of a fucking, I don't know, but it's like one of those clicking it. Turning on.
Oh, the switch, yeah.
The switches, okay. Yeah. Is it Razer? Is that one thing? Or Kraken? What is this?
That's a Naga. No, that's Razer.
That's Razer.
Yeah.
We're saying all kinds of like.
There's a Naga mouse
here.
for World of Warcraft. Has like a bunch of buttons on the side.
Oh, what are all the buttons used for?
Macros.
It doesn't matter. That's not what this video is about. We need to stop doing that in these videos. Many bald men face ridicule from people, but this discrimination can sometimes bleed into your place of work. Uh-oh. Hey, Jacob! There we go. Come down. For people that don't know, Jacob had a beautiful set of long, silky, straight hair. This is awesome because I'm curious to get a bald man's perspective because my hair is so rich, so full.
It's true.
Come around here. We'll take off the beanie. I got to show you that you're proof that you're bald. Oh, gross. As a bald man, how do you feel about your bald head?
It does make me incredibly sad because, as Hunter said, I used to have very long, straight blonde hair, and especially since by 19, it started to go. So basically over a decade now, I'm just ashamed of myself. And I wear a hat constantly.
If some guy came up and they made fun of you being bald, is that your N-word?
I'd probably be a little traumatized, yeah. It's just unnecessary, you know? I know I'm bald.
It's true. I got eyes. We all got eyes. All right. Thanks a lot, Cue Ball. Shamefully puts his beanie back on and goes back upstairs. Been wearing the same goddamn beanie since he was 12 years old. Another manager complained to having to deal with a serial pooper who stalked the grounds at night and pooped on buildings and the streets. Goddamn serial shitter's back. You think he like shows up there like the sheriff's like looking at it? What is it? He's just like, I know who that's from. It curves to the left the same way. Poop is the least of the staff's concern because tenants are regularly found passed out or injured near their units. The owner of a storage facility was alerted to a specific unit after smelling smoke in the hallway. Smoked himself out. When they opened the door, they found the owner on the ground unconscious and a jerry-rigged kitchen cooking food. Got a big old like pork chop in there. Nothing I love more than cooking a pork chop in my storage unit. The renter had set up a hibachi grill. What? He was practicing? The renter had set up a hibachi grill and covered himself in the grill with a blanket to mask the smell, but asphyxiated himself with the smoke and fumes. What a dipshit. He's doing that thing. He's like, dude, I'm doing that onion ring volcano. He's like, that's awesome. Just logs out immediately. A man took to the missing connections page hoping to find the man he came into contact with while naked dumpster diving. While out walking, he noticed a dumpster filled with DVDs and decided to hop in and dig around. Not wanting to dirty his clothes, he stripped down to only his sneakers and went to town. While digging, he heard a noise outside the dumpster and saw the man he was looking for carrying trash bags. The interaction was brief as the man quickly turned around and walked back into the store before any words could be exchanged. And apparently, the man he is looking for works for a local adult video store and hopes he can love a 30-something man with a few good teeth. So also just want to say that also just shines a light that the DVDs were all
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
which
look at these.
He's just like, look at that. A little Scrooge McDuck action. Come on, man. Also, you know, I love how it's like he was unfazed. Of course the guy's unfazed. You know how many fucking weird dumpster diving people? He's probably like, hey, whatever you do, just don't open the loop thing. They've gone bad. The guy probably took it. He's just like, I'll bet you anything he'd make love to me tenderly. He'd lay me down soft.
If he works at the video store, just go in the video store. Why are you
know where he works?
Yeah.
Go in there. But see, that's the thing is he's a pussy about it. See, the misconnection tab a lot of the time is people that are not brave enough. Some people will be like, you work here. Go talk to him.
Yeah, you work at
But then being like,
I don't know. They gotta make the first move.
Whatever, dude. Hey, could you just be on the specific website at a certain time and see this? Oh, man. What the
Who is it?
We got a letter from the HOA.
Oh, HOA? What does that mean?
It's the Homeowners Association, Winslow. How do we have one all the way out here? We're in the middle of nowhere, literally, in the middle of nowhere. God damn it.
Wait, honey.
What?
I want to tell you something. Come over here.
I'm not gonna, why do I have to just tell me?
Come on, come over here. Please.
Whatever, I'll just do it later. I'll just come back down later.
No, wait. I just want some screen time.
Brew break! Which luckily to end the episode, Big John, he gives out the brews and we all celebrate. There is currently 6 people left in the show. And I gotta say, I think that Chrissy Joe is gonna go all the way. She has cheated death so many times, I can confidently keep my choice with Chrissy Joe. I think she's the one.
You have the worst taste in women. Daisy all the way.
Who the fuck are you to say that? Chrissy Joe is gonna win.
Nope, you have no taste.
You don't have any taste.
Look at your wife.
Oh. That wasn't in the script.
Jeez, Nick.
Oh, I was... God. I was playing... I should have asked first, but...
No, it's okay. Hey, that's my wife. It's my wife you're talking about.
Mid.
You know what?
Mid.
You know what? I'm not staying here anymore. I'm going to go to Terrence's room.
Go.
Come on, Brett.
Whatever. What is that, Hunter?
I don't know. What is that sound?
Oh, someone's attacking Margaret.
Oh, my God.
Save her.
Oh, my God.
Hurry, Hunter.
Oh, my God.
Margaret, we're coming.
Margaret, what the hell? I could have swore I heard something. What is... Ugh. What's all this sticky stuff on the floor? Oh, my God.
It's chum.
Ew, what the fuck is chum? Oh, Margaret, it's leading to the door. Did you let somebody inside? Oh, my God. I'm telling Grandma.
No, don't tell her, please.
Hello?
Honey, come back here. Don't go down there, please.
Hello? I know someone's down here. Oh, I really shouldn't be down here. I know someone's here. God damn it. God damn it. I'm not supposed to be down here. Hello? It's so dirty in here. God. Who is that? Grandpa? Grandpa, is that you?
There's no one in here. Don't look behind here. You're warned. You're warned. What are you doing here?
What am I doing? I live here. What are you doing here?
Your grandpa bought me.
Whoa, from like a dark carnival or something?
From Toys R Us.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. He liked that place. Hey, can I ask you a question? Did you f my oven upstairs?
No.
Okay.
I conjure love and I make chum.
So what, are you like a fortune-telling machine or what? I mean, what the hell is this? What's this whole gimmick? I don't get it.
I am Dale, the Magnificent. I see past, present,
and future?
Oh, and future.
Well, will you show me my past, present, or future, Dale?
It will cost you everything.
Oh my God. Well, what do I have to do?
You must pay 1 quarter.
That was extremely lackluster. 1 quarter? Did you go, fine. I have a fucking quarter right here.
Let me gaze into my bowl. Don't look, don't look.
Sorry.
For my eyes only.
Okay, no good. What? Ew, what the fuck?
Oh.
Do you see anything? Or?
Give me a second.
All right.
Oh.
I got shit to do today,
It's bad. It's all bad.
The future? My future's gonna be bad? You don't know what the fuck you're doing, do you?
You cannot rush these things.
I'm not rushing it. You're taking forever. You haven't said anything. What did you see? What's bad?
1 second. Oh, nope. It's gone.
What's gone?
Your future.
My future's gone. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. This is a scam. Can I at least get my quarter back?
I am saving up for a new car.
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out.
Wait, take me with you, please.
Dale.
Please.
You're a con artist.
I want to make chum. Will it be in my future? Let's see.
Hey, Terrence, do you want to talk about Rock of Love?
Get out of here! I'm sleepy! Get out!
Okay, fine. Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, get out of here!
Okay, I'm sorry. Fuck. Okay, he doesn't want us to film in there. We'll just do episode 7 in the hallway. Sorry, Terrence, I'm sorry. No one wants to watch Bret Michaels' Rock of Love with me, John.
I want to watch with you.
Did you watch the whole season yet?
I did.
Well, I guess we can at least talk about episode 8. Brew break.
Brew break. Hey, Anna, give me a sip.
You don't want this, John.
Oh, I'll get it later. That's for sure. Oh.
Coming in and sitting down because today we're doing another food ranking review. Margaret doesn't have to cook again.
Oh boy, I never cook.
Thank God. Look at her.
What? What's wrong?
What's the last thing you actually made that was tasty?
My lasagna. Remember?
I don't think I do remember the lasagna. Did I eat the lasagna?
Mom's lasagna. When you were a little boy. It's been that long.
You will not leave this table until this lasagna is gone.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's been like, Jesus Christ, 33 years. When Brett asks Charles if they are still hooking up, it's like L.A. Noire. He's like, are you guys still hooking up? And he's like, no, wait, man. Okay, actually, if anything, Dale, you do the whole L.A. Noire bit. You act like Charles when he denies having sex with Daisy still. Charles, are you still having sex with Daisy?
No. What?
That's good. That's good acting.
Culver still owes me chili fries. I went there and they forgot them.
The what?
They owe me chili fries.
He still, Hunter, this is from like when we first moved in. He still has a receipt hanging on his fridge that they forgot one of his chili fries. It's been there for over a year.
Wait, so you still have...
Almost 2 years.
It's been 2 years and you're still hung up on a fucking order of chili cheese fries?
Yeah, they mess
messed my order up.
You are like seriously the stingiest little cockroach I've ever fucking met, dude. I like to think that he's like up against the fridge too, like looking at it like this. And that song, he has a little JBL speaker playing. It's like, my tea is gone cold, I'm wondering why.
It was 2 orders. 2!
They did wrong you. I'm not gonna say you weren't wrong, but I'm just saying, drop it, dude. How much was it? $10?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been staring at the receipt for 2 years. Yeah, I don't even know how much it is. He's just like writing $10 on his body the whole. I don't even know how much it is.
Wait, come back.
No.
But I'm so lonely.
Fuck you, Dale.
Oh. Daisy, Daisy, what are you up to? Oh.
Yeah, Daisy, what are you up to? And you show the Reddit post of like, Daisy's home. Daisy's home. Daisy's homeless.
Hey. Hey. Hi. You're making me uncomfortable.
All right. You said he was gonna come. He's not gonna make it.
What's going on?
Shh. Stop. I already fucking sent. I sent the money though.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Is there? Okay. Oh my god.
Hunter, what's going on? Who was that?
Okay, so those are my agents. Brett's not coming.
Oh, what?
I know. What?
You said he was gonna be
I know what I said! I know what I said! We still have the rights to Every Rose Has Its Thorns, so we can still play it at some point, but Brett's not going to be here to fucking play it. I know you're disappointed, Winslow, but I don't want you taking it out on me.
I'm pissed.
I know! How do you think I feel?
Fuck you, fatty!
You always go for the weight, dude.
I'm upset.
Yeah, I know. How do you think I feel?
You said this was for my birthday.
No, I know what I said, but that's what they told me.
Today.
Can I go to episode 3? Can I go into episode 3?
Fine. Take a bite. What?
God. Oh, God. I turn back and just,
I don't think I got any more. I don't think I got any more.
That's all I got. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, come on, Honda. In me.
I don't have any more man. I've 4 times a day, John. You're asking too much.
I need more, Hunter. I need more.
What is your obsession with my dude? Seriously.
Not anything particular with you. I just love Everybody loves
Well, it's somewhat sad that you don't love my but you bring up a good point, John. Why is it that everyone online is so obsessed with piss and I mean, it seems like it's everywhere, right?
Oh, I don't care. I just love
Okay, well, you know, today I like whenever buns have the nice moon crater on them. Those little divots, just want to sit there and rub it.
Little cellulite.
Just getting there just like that. Gotta cut that part out. I don't know if me fingering a cheeseburger is probably the best route to go here. Come in and sit down because today we're eating breakfast, or I should say I'm gonna have to go out and try breakfast because this stupid back here refuses to make breakfast anymore, or really anything.
I'm on strike. I'm not cooking until you let me sunbathe naked in the front lawn.
I'm not gonna let you sunbathe in the front yard. It's disgusting, Margaret. It's disgusting. Do you think she's naked now? There's a whole, those little thermometer caps or whatever those come off. You just don't want to. You don't want to see that.
One time, I ate like 6 of them, and then I threw up in the back of my mom's car.
How old were you?
I was like 16.
What a pussy.
What?
The fucking Jack in the Box talk. Aren't they this big?
I was car sick. But
Listen to that, dude. God, Margaret, such a pussy.
I was car sick. I threw up in a 2-liter like plastic bag. And then for the whole ride, I had it there for like a 3-hour trip, just in the back.
What? Just throw it out the window, or like stop at a gas station. Why did you have it there? I got attached to it.
I didn't want to bother my mom.
So you just, how did she not smell it?
I don't know.
I bet she did, and she's just like, Margaret's a good girl. I don't want to disrupt her, but something smells funky in the back. And there's just fucking throw up all over the van. Also, car sick at 16.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, what a pussy.
What?
God, what a pussy.
I do this every day, but today, woohoo! I have a sensitive stomach.
I got a sensitive stomach. Yeah, I have a sensitive stomach. Better stop and eat 6 Jack in the Box tacos.
What? What?
Margaret, do you want anything? I'll take 6 Jack in the Box tacos. Can you just give me all of them?
And dare I say, the most curse-ridden man was Nick of all, because Nick had the curse of not getting any pussy in Japan. All right? Mind you, Nick's a dirty bird, likes to get some pussy once in a while, dude. He's a man. Who doesn't? And we all know Nick loves Japanese women. Finds the most beautiful people in the world, so he went there very eager to find a wife, potentially. Who knows? We went to clubs. We went to bars. Women everywhere. Women who, I know for a fact, Nick's a good-looking man. And especially in some of these clubs and stuff, a lot of donkey faces out there, dude. All right? He's walking around like, you probably peacock a little bit. You know, he's all nervous. No, I know. Every time a girl would look at him, they would kind of perch up, though. In these clubs, just like, what the fuck's going on? It's almost as if he had this stink about him. He was emanating some kind of stink that maybe we had become accustomed to through this thing. Almost like when someone like shits their pants and on a car ride, and after a while you're just like, you become one with it. You kind of accept it as a scent. Nick couldn't break the ice with anybody. And you know what's crazy? Craziest of all is that even in Golden Guy or any of the places where people were soliciting prostitution, no one came up to him once. Which maybe they're coming up to me because I'm a big fat ugly man and they're just like, you surely need to pay for it, right? So maybe they're like, oh, we don't have to worry about him. But it's odd. Everyone else in our group, even Allison got solicited prostitution, okay? Not one person went up to Nick to ask him in a fucking weird way. Not that he would indulge in it. I think he fucking wanted someone to.
It hurt.
Did you want somebody to come up and...
I felt like I wasn't wanted.
It is, isn't it? Kind of feels like everybody else gets like, you go to like an ice cream store, right? Everybody else gets a sample and you're like the one kid left out. One Coke ball, please.
Do I not look desperate enough?
I don't think so. Probably not as me. I was kind of like, I had the big fat man waddle. It's like walking through the city.
There's trends of people like washing their chicken in bleach.
Is that true? Or do they think you're just disconnected? I mean, are they going, yeah, we call it blind chicken. Because you eat one bit of it and you're blind. I'm blind. You go legally blind for 10 minutes. That would be, I want to go to a homeless camp or any place where it's like somebody grabs some bleached chicken and they're making like Nashville hot chicken out of it. Oh, these blind hot chicken sandwiches are good. I just grayed out, glazed over like I'm a White Walker.
If you knew it was just temporary, would you try the blind chicken?
It's kind of, I kind of want to. No, because I'd be too scared. I would be too much of a pussy.
I've woken up blind one time.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you have not woken up blind. Your eyes were closed. We've already talked about this.
No, okay.
It was total darkness, and you're like, but all of a sudden it came back. I'm like, you woke up and your eyes were closed. Help!
I had like a face mask that had like herb bags, like bags of herbs.
What the do you mean bags of herbs? Were you hunting a vampire? Were you trying to fend off werewolves? Are you a plague doctor? What the are you talking about?
This salesman in a mall sold my mom to it. Took him an hour to sell it to her. It's like a mask you wear, but it's like bags of herbs that go over your eyes and you throw them in the microwave, heat them up. I put them on, and when I woke up, I took it off, and I was like, I can't see.
Okay. I believe part of your story. I believe that you got conned into buying a face mask where you heat up some oregano and put it on your face. I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that you took the mask off, your eyes were closed, and you thought you were blind. Look, it smells great, but I'm blind.
I think what happened is the mask was too tight,
and the bags of herbs was putting pressure on my eyes. And for 10 hours, the pressure on my eyeballs.
Why would that cause you to go blind?
I don't know. Have you ever put pressure on your eyeballs and can't see for a bit?
No. Dumpster diving is not only an easy way to find free stuff, God. I already know, too. This is so because there's going to be some guys like, he's right, actually. I actually pressed my fingers to my eyes, and I went blind, too, for a bit. Oh, God. So when Abigail was getting too close to her, Ijoma asked her to stand 6 feet back and to be courteous. Please, stand back! Please! Instead, Abigail became aggressive. She lunged at Ijoma, who pulled out her phone and began filming. At that exact moment, here it is.
Oh, God, no. It's you. Now you are. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Right in action, Abigail's coming at her. As soon as she saw the phone, she realized how bad she was going to look doing this, and she starts having a meltdown, crying her eyes out as she insists that she didn't try to attack her, which always makes you look innocent. I didn't do that! Anytime anyone bursts into tears and they're like being defensive, I'm always just like, motherfucker's guilty. You know what I mean? What adult? If you're a child, different story. If you're a full grown adult, you burst out, I'm like, you don't have that, you don't have your emotional state that under control. I'm like,
I think I'd only cry if everybody started attacking me and I was innocent. Because then I'd feel like I'm in hell, like something's wrong.
You wouldn't just leave?
They wouldn't let me.
Also, what do you mean? How would you be wrong?
So like
give me a situation.
So like, for example, if I was getting accused of doing something, like if I can't...
Accused of what?
Let's say I grabbed some panties for my wife and Karen's like, I want those. And then she called security on me, and then I tried explaining my situation, and then she keeps attacking me, so then security's just like then they start attacking me. Then everybody else in the store starts pointing and laughing at me. And then when I try to leave, they won't let me because they think I stole something.
So you would just start shaking and falling? All because you're like, you wanted to buy the same pair of panties?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that she's accusing you of stealing.
It turns into that.
Oh, okay.
So like this, I'm saying like the only.
So you're saying that it starts off with something as light as like, hey, I want those. This is the last pair. And then all of a sudden she's like, I don't know. I think he might have stolen something from me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And they're like, he probably did.
Yeah.
Look at him. He looks like a thief. And you're like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of people. How many people's in the situation? How many people's in Victoria's Secret?
It's like 25 people.
I get weak in the knees. Start shaking.
Well, especially if I didn't do anything. If I grabbed it and then she like tried to grab it from me or said I stole it from her, see then
Would you start crying or would you just like start yelling at people?
I'd probably start yelling. But I'm saying I could see myself.
What's the first thing? What's the first thing you would yell at her?
What race is she? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That.
Oh boy. Good luck, editor.
I played this one game. I was, I think, in 2nd grade, and I had to forfeit because my player was farting too much.
You're at a trading card tournament, and so you forfeited the match because the guy was like.
Well, what happened was I was playing, and then my brother.
You're like.
It smelled awful. That brings me back because in middle school, I don't think I washed my gym clothes once the entire year.
Probably, yeah. Just like stinky piss and sweat shorts, whatever. Yeah. I feel like the big thing back then was nobody washed their shit, but then the only thing was like Axe body spray just came out. So the people, it's basically just fumigating all the fucking walkers, just like, and you like visibly see the Axe in the air. Oh, it smells good, dude. And you like throw it back at you. I mean, it's such bullshit. Through assorted text conversations with friends, it became clear that Donovan was becoming increasingly more fascinated with dark topics such as death.
I feel like that's normal for 14-year-olds.
Yeah, dude. Start having those panic attacks where you're up at night and you're like, when I died, is there even anything there?
Or everyone goes through that phase where you kill animals.
Guys, I seriously think I could get away with it. I don't think I've never had one friend say that. And if you did, everyone's usually like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? And then probably throw a gay thing in there. You should be gay.
I think one time, not kill someone, but in 6th grade, I told my friends, like, I really want to burn the school down. Bruh. And he just got quiet.
That is a fucking weird thing to say.
I think we're just venting about class.
Also,
or
your
something.
school's made of like stone. Right? Burn it fucking down. This hell institution. I was friends with this guy. He died when I was like probably like a sophomore in high school, like a freshman in high school. He was like a junior or senior, I can't remember, but we would go to his D&D groups, and he was like a real rebel. He hated the jocks, and he like would stand up on those lunch tables, and he would like kind of just make fun of them in front of everybody. Basically started dating this one hot chick, but basically found out that she died. She was like poor. They lived in the same trailer park, and everyone was blaming it on him. And then he had to go into an alternate dimension and play Master of Puppet. Did you not know I was talking about?
Well, I was like,
Eddie
what are you
Munson?
talking about?
You're just like behind the camera, like it's like so clearly Eddie Munson. He had D&D campaign and everything.
Well, I knew. I was like, is this from a movie? What is this from? I've never seen that season.
Okay. I have not seen the season. Whatever. Where am I at? They extort people through dating sites and social media by impersonating attractive women and men. And after chatting and flirting for a while, they're able to convince women and men to send them money through various means, right? Which the men part would probably be the easiest. You're some fucking like big-titted woman, and some guy's like, hello, princess. Good morning, darling. The person's just like, hello, did you go to bank today? I'm on my way. That guy feels like he's on top of the world, too.
You know how you prove that these women are scammers? If they message hello first. Always fake, because they're desperate to get your money.
What are you talking about, dude? Are you talking about women never text you hello first? Are you like a bitter?
On Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never. I've never had a real person text me hello.
It's going to be a lot of women being like, I have definitely said hello first. Dick's like, nah.
Unless you're on Bumble, and even then they don't, because they had to change it that men can now message first, and now the CEO left because the company's failing.
I'm glad we don't put a camera on you, dude, because he is ranting and raving. He's moving his arms around. Look at me. You're stomping and huffing and puffing. According to one of the romance scammer kingpins tracked down by CBS, Americans are by far the easiest in the world to scam like this. You're a perfect. Have you ever been on the dating websites? You talk to Chinese guys all the time.
Wow, they're Asian women.
Well, but they're Chinese guys.
Well, they're guys.
It's a picture of women, obviously, because you always say there's like a breaking point where it's like,
Well, they ask for pictures, and then so you send normal pictures. They're like, no pictures of your thing down there.
Oh, do you think they're trying to extort you? So they're asking nudes for you or blackmailing you or something?
I don't think it's blackmail. It's literally just, I think it's gay men probably just like want nudes. So they're like...
Oh, so you don't even think this is a financial scam. You're saying that this is like people who are like, I just want to see your cock and jack off to it.
I did get scammed out of Ethereum one time, though.
What?
It was only like $400, but...
That's a lot of money. So how did that happen? Was that from a dating website too?
No, it was on Reddit. I was being stupid. I was trying to buy like a chemical from a company. You have to have...
What? Like you're like kind of going back to what
so
chemical?
There's a website.
Yeah. I get that there's a website for the chemical.
The chemical.
But what do you need the chemical for?
It's basically just a preservative. You put it in so like your food or something will last longer.
So, hold on. You went on a website and they asked you for crypto to buy magic dust, apparently, that you throw on your chicken and it makes your chicken last longer? First off, why do you need these preservatives? How long are you keeping things?
Because I was just like, oh, there's a market for this. But then, like, the problem was the preservative you had to buy from a science company, Irvine Science. And so I was like, I don't have a login for this. So on Reddit, I was like, hey, does anybody have a login for this? Yeah, man, I got you. So I was like, okay. And I was like, this is how much I want. And he's like, okay, my fee is like 10%. So then I gave him that, and then I tipped him. Gave him like an extra $100. He's like, thanks, bro. Anyways, he sent me these screenshots, and I like looked at them again, and I realized that he just put them in the cart, which anyone can do. And then I was like, oh no, he scammed me. And I was like, well, I'm out of money. So
I just want to say too, what I decided out of that too is that you didn't even say your scam. So in my head, you are still you didn't put it out there so someone else couldn't do it. You're still holding it on the back burner in case you do come across this preservative. You didn't even tell me what the preservative is for or anything. It doesn't matter. Some refer to it as an out-of-body experience or even a meditative experience at that. Others say that gooning allows them to experience the feelings of an orgasm for several hours at a time. That has to be borderline torture after a while. It's nice for a brief moment. Could you imagine it for hours on end?
No.
I don't like that.
The max I've gooned is an hour.
Abby from The Last of Us, Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate. Full frontal nudity, full jiggle physics, full hardcore sex scenes, not an ounce of it censored. Stellar Blade, 17 costumes, 17 were censored and added mesh to different areas so that they didn't show too much ass. Blood was also heavily censored. We got baited and switched out. We got lied to. It's false advertisement. Remember, 17 costumes. Fight for it and let's win this.
Remember the 5th of November. Because that makes me think if it's like Guy Fawkes. Well, let me ask you this, honestly. If the whole point of your game is like you get to play as a big woman with a fat ass and you get to like go around and be half naked and kick someone's ass, and you built your franchise on that, and then the new game is censored, do you think that people are actually losing anything, or do you think people are just like, if your consumer base is a bunch of horny men? Because, I mean, I'm sure the violence or whatever is fine still, but it's just covering them up.
I think you're dishonest. You lied to the people. It's like a politician lying.
I think
you
it's
already
true.
pre-ordered your game and you get it and you're like, what is this?
Yeah, like every iteration before this, I've had giant asses and titties flopping around, comically flopping around everywhere. And then now, what the hell is this?
I think you have a right to be upset, to be hurt.
I think you have a right to be upset and be hurt. At the same time, you could also, I don't think it's the end of the world. It's still a huge it's underneath the shirt, right?
Yeah, but
is that not enough?
It's not
Are they
enough.
in like bikinis before?
It's like covering up the boobs. I like the boob window.
So you're like you want to see the creases of the boobs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I want to see outlines.
Yeah. Did we just get totally bought in by the people being like, you should fight for this? Also, I want to say, too, about the Last of Us. Hardcore sex scenes.
Full frontal nudity.
Blood and gore.
Full jiggle physics.
Full gratuitous sex scenes.
Full hardcore sex scenes.
I mean, what the fuck are we advocating for here?
My grandma's kind of a hoarder. I had to clean her house.
Your grandma was a hoarder? Like, really? Or were you just like, what are these dolls? I can see you bullying your grandma, dude.
Nick, leave me alone. Stop it, Nick.
I cleaned her house for free. I spent 2 days.
Touch me there.
Just take your medicine and go to sleep, grandma.
She had dog shit, like, stamped in the carpet.
Oh, dude. See, that was one of the reasons why I hated going to my grandma's retirement home. Old dementia kooks walking around and stuff. One of them had a cat that was dead, that like was under the bed, and like nurses would try to come in and clean up, and she's like, "Get out of here!" And she like freak out. It was horrifying to be an owner of a retirement home like 30 years ago or whatever. Gold mine. Oh my God! Just put them in a closet. Come see them at Christmas.
It's a breeding problem. My aunt had that. She let in like.
How many members of your family are you talking about in this one too? Good Lord.
My aunt, she would like feed stray cats, and they started breeding. And then she had like 30 in her house.
Oh, they were breeding inside of her house?
Yeah, because she's like, well, I feel bad for them. When my aunt went out of town, my mom was watching her house, and the first day she found a dead cat on the floor. Granted, they knew it was going to die.
You're like, but don't even get me started on my cousin.
Gotta be careful. My parents had squatters.
How long did they occupy the house for?
A couple months, because we were in California. Because the thing is the house was actually being foreclosed on. The foreclosure letter got sent to the tenants, and they opened the mail, which is illegal. So then they just decided, we're not going to pay.
Didn't you say that they like left the house in like absolute disgust?
That was a different tenant. My parents had like 3 houses.
Your parents are slumlords.
Yeah.
The amount of helicopter crashes a year is actually pretty staggering. You'd be surprised.
Have you seen the Afghans trying to pilot the helicopter?
Have I seen the Afghans trying to pilot the helicopter?
Well, it's like right after the Americans left Afghanistan.
Oh, then we just left a helicopter there?
Yeah, it was like truck driver tries to fly an airplane.
Does he just nosedive it?
Immediately goes up and just crashes. Tragic.
That is tragic. Moving on.
I think some people have regrets, but for that I would assume feel good getting the shit sucked out of you.
You try it?
Sure.
Would you really? I've had a handful of friends be like, you know, if a girl wanted to, I'd let him piss on me. I've never met someone that would be like, I'd take a shit on me. Would you do it?
No.
Would you take a shit on someone? I think you would. I know. I could see your gangly little Jack Skellington ass step over somebody. So just right here is good. Someone's coaching you. Can you imagine that?
I would immediately be like, I'm done. This is disgusting. Like, same thing with if someone sucked the out of my ass, I would not want to have sex with them.
Can you imagine someone sitting there, they just sucked a fat ass turd out of your ass? You guys just went to Roberto's and got yourself some fajitas, and all of a sudden then she's sucking a log of shit out of your ass. She smiles, and there's a big piece of corn in her gums, whatever. How was that? Maybe you as a viewer even work for one of these tyrants. Amazon. Heard about the bad stuff they're doing? Piss jugs and such? How about Apple? Oh. And Nestle. Nestle, they make the Nesquik.
Children's bones.
Here's a conspiracy theory. Is Nestle chocolate powder ground up children bones? Can we be sued for this? Is that slander or something? No, guys, I'm serious. This is real. You know, it's common for big businesses to do whatever they want so they can squeeze as much work out of people as they can for as little pay. You know, and listen, I am a businessman through and through. I have this YouTube channel. I have various other things happening out throughout, you know, my career, jobs, whatever. And I hope that my employees are just happy that they are here, that hopefully they feel like they're treated fairly, because I love and respect all my beautiful angels. And yes, they did even send me, you know, there's a suggestion box or something, which feels so played out. But at the studio, I had people make videos and talk about just some of the things that they like, or maybe some of the things that they want to be fixed here, like, you know, Harry and Nick want a massage chair. I'll get to it, guys. But until then, here's one of them now. I hope they're good. I haven't seen them yet, so. Did people send in the videos yet?
Well, they're still sleeping. It is 3 a.m.
I emailed them. Listen, the first couple that we got so far, it's bullshit. Like, I mean, censor that, okay? No, I'm serious.
I will. I'm gonna talk to them too. This
Yeah, you need to. That's your job. J-O-B, do you know how to spell?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Hunter wants to know what you guys think about work. Ah, see, yeah, they like it down there. They love working for Papa Mead. All right, see you guys.
I played StarCraft 2, and there's a very infamous map where 10 people can join to see a nude of Britney Spears. And all it was is you'd join in the lobby, the game would start, it'd play like a little animation, and then when the map end, it would like show like a nude of her, and then it would end, and then you just keep clicking that, getting in the lobby.
Get back in. Get back in. An exciting time for the early days of the internet. If you're talking about prison, the first thing you think of is what? Prison escape stories.
That's not what I was thinking.
Really? What were you thinking? We got to move past the sexual assault, man. Because I'm thinking of like Alcatraz, dude. Work with me here, Nick. God damn. You know what? Off the cuff, before you even go into it, what do you think, Nick?
As long as you're not hurting nobody, I don't care. But for me, I couldn't do it. Be too jealous. Thinking about his, you know.
As long as you're not hurting anybody or thinking about his seed.
My thing is, I would definitely be like the third wheel.
Yeah, they're having dinner or whatever, and you're in the back of the car like, can you give me some onion rings? Yeah, we'll see. Pipsqueak.
Yeah, they're bullying me.
She's gonna have sex with you. You're my boyfriend. Pay the electricity bill. I'm just happy to be here. You know what I say? I say this. You know what? I bet there's some people out there where it works just fine. I think in a lot of regards, I think it's a lot of bullshit.
Everybody that I know has been in a poly relationship. They've broken up because one of them ends up putting someone behind their back.
Yeah, it's weird. It's supposed to be this open thing, but it's, I don't know. You can't escape that primal jealousy. You know what I mean? Our monkey brains, we can't handle it. You went on that one though. Remember where they were like testing it out to see if you want to like fuck them?
Oh, I never went on a date.
I thought you went to dinner with them.
No, they offered.
Oh, they offered it.
That's as far as it got, and I think the next day I was like, that's not for me.
But you were considering for a second.
Well, the whole thing was like, he wouldn't fuck you, but he definitely wants to touch your balls.
I still like how there's like a thing of you like in your room like drinking wine being like, go on. Could you give me a day to think about it? Could you give me a brisk 24? See, that was the thing. Back in my day, we didn't have any cool movies like that. You went and saw shitty movies, ironically, but there was no one else in the theater. And no one else cared. And there was also, there was no way to tell people that you saw it. It was just you and your friend group being like.
Me and my friend group used to do our own memes and yell it in theaters.
Okay, dude.
We have got to cut the trend of like lone woman and wolf just doing like Remember Men? That's like that whole soundtrack.
I kind of like it.
I know that. Well, that was like the one thing I remember when we left the movie. You were like, anyone else actually like really with the score? Were you like listening to it in your car? What a psychopath, dude. Imagine driving down the highway. If you were swinging, would you just be like, you wouldn't give a fuck, or would you be nervous to tell people?
I'd be like, yeah, swing.
Really?
Want to join?
Yeah, join us, dude. I'm kidding. We're not like that. We're really down to earth. Trying to be like a going. Yeah. No, I just go in there solo. You're like, I don't know why, which this may be ignorant of me to say or rude, but if it's a couple and you're into it, I mean, I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. But I don't know, it feels so much weirder if a guy is single and he's like going into these places. Hey, tag me. Tag me. Ah. Selfish lovers. Soft swap. He's like hitting his back with a towel. Soft swap. Get the out of here, Greg. Ah. We're all having fun, aren't we? We're swingers. Go up to like a naked guy. Dude, you look insane tonight. If you were swinging, Nick, that's the guy I want you to be. There's gonna be one swinger who's just like, how dare you, in the comments. It is perfectly normal for one man to show up to a swingers party. Well, Hunter, I'm not cutting myself up and Jeffrey Dahmering myself. No, that's not what we're talking about. Because whether it's nail biting, hair eating, or gobbling boogers, that's technically a form of cannibalism. Ooh, gotcha. We got him.
I'm all three.
That's right. If you ever want to see the most disgusting fingernails on planet Earth, look at these. You're probably thinking, is this a man chained up in a cell? Is this a black and white photo of a man who was a prisoner in what is it, Azkaban? Is that the wizard one? Sure, I'm keeping it there. Was there Death Eaters flying around? No, those are Nick's hands. Boy's got a few ticks, is what I gotta say. He is wound up tight.
It's hard for me to open a can of soda.
Yeah, no wonder. I'm like, you want a can of soda? Take a bottle of water. Show a picture once again of Nick's fingernails. Show a picture of his toenails. Your toenails like that?
Yeah.
Are they really?
I clip them though. Like I will get clippers and I'll clip them down.
That's probably better than mine, dude. My toenails are rank. I got like a long one. It like grows over the curve of my. Why do I do that? Never once have I ever thought I'm gonna sit down and clip my toenails. Never. I pick up my big one, so it's all like jagged and shit because I just like peel it off.
I remember, I think it was my 6th grade birthday party. I had people over and I just took my sock off and started chewing on my toenail.
I'd ask you to go home, dude.
It was my birthday party.
I'm getting. Okay, did your friend leave?
No, he was just like, ew, what are you doing? And then another friend's just like, leave him alone. It's his birthday party.
It's just his birthday. We just have to sit here while he eats his foot. You're just like.
Then I realized, I was like, oh wait, this is kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't do this in front of people.
Yeah, that's a clue. Like you're holding your foot too, you like scratch your head with it. People are looking at me weird.
I think there's only been one time where I was afraid for just have a date look at my hands because she was
just one.
She was
Why?
so beautiful. I didn't want.
You're like, I've only been on a date with one person I ever truly found beautiful. Keep that in mind, ladies. If he's not hiding his hands, you're a dog.
Nothing wrong with any of this, really.
Let me ask you this realistically. Do you think that any of that's wrong?
As long as no one's getting beaten.
Yeah, if it was somewhere she's just like, man, he could slap me around and I can't say anything about it, sweetie. Just no bruises on the eyes this time. Like that, I'd be like, well, what are we doing?
Unless she likes being beaten.
Bruh. I don't even know in a world where I'm like, do we... Even then, I don't... let's say I'm passing her at a grocery store. Oh my God, are you okay? No, I wanted this. I'd be like...
Well, what if it's a bed thing?
To punch somebody in the face?
Well, rough.
Listen,
love.
I get it, dude. Rough hanky-panky. I get it. But I'm saying, punch in the face, fat lip. He's a great lover. Eyes swollen shut, looking like fucking Rocky. Cut it! Cut it! You have to cut it so she can see. Adrian!
As long as it's consensual, man.
Okay. You know what? More power to you. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying. Listen, we're just putting it out there. Throwing it out, seeing what comes back. I don't know.
I think it's empowering to give the woman the option if they want this type of...
If she wants me to beat the shit out of them. That's big of you, dude. You want me to beat the hell out of you? If your favorite streamer was just like, hey, you should join the army, how many people do you think would?
Oh, a lot.
So if SQC was just like, hey, you guys should join the army for real, whatever, then that you think people would be like, okay.
I think a substantial amount of people would consider it because they'd be like, yes.
I mean, even like 1%. If 1%, that'd be a lot. For some audiences, that'd be crazy.
I bet you if Kai Cenat said join the army.
Ooh, if
Kai Cenat was just like, hey guys, for real, join the army, I'd have some weight. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Join the army. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the f- want. Would you rather work at an Amazon factory or would you rather join the army?
Join the army.
I'd probably join the army over working at Amazon.
I'd be in the Air Force.
No, you wouldn't. You have glasses. They wouldn't let your blind ass be in an airplane.
No, I wouldn't be a pilot.
Then why would you want to be in the Air Force?
I'd be in the cockpit.
What cockpit? What are you talking about?
Control room.
So you just want to be a desk jockey in the army? You want to be in the Air Force? You don't want to fly a plane? I feel like you're very easy to please. You know that? You do not you don't reach for anything, do you? You just said that you want to be a desk jockey in the Air Force. The f are you talking about?
The command tower would be like, all right, Bluebird, you're safe to land.
So you're just saying that you want to work in an airport? Okay.
If I was in the army.
Yeah. Well, you said the Air Force, but you're just saying like you're basically just wanting to like bring in Delta and American Airline. I mean, more power to you. I don't know.
One time, my buddy, he told me in high school, he's like, hey, we're going to go work out with our Marine buddy. He's like, I thought we were going to lift weight, but we actually went and did like Marine PT. And on the very first exercise, we just had to sprint down a street and come back. After that, I immediately threw up.
Oh my God. Honestly, same. Well, actually, I would show up and be like, we're doing what? PT? No. My fat ass? Hell no. Anyone claiming to be a psychic can have a following and make a living doing remote readings. The digital age has created a large influx of supposed clairvoyance, as well as criticism by skeptics who think it's all a hoax. Nick, what do you think? Do you believe in it?
Yes, I believe everything I see on TV.
Do you actually?
No.
You never sat down with somebody and she's like, give me your hand.
I did, in New Orleans.
It smells bad out here.
Sorry, I farted.
And
you believe what she said?
was mean to me. I asked her, I was like, how do you know this? She's like, all right, whatever. That's what the cards say. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. She got super defensive over it. She wasn't going card by card. She was just saying stuff.
Because you're snooty, dude. You probably pissed her off. But she was great to me. That was great. And I was like, oh, cool.
You could sense I wasn't a believer. I was poking holes.
Were you? Were you doing like a little, what is this even all? What does all this junk mean?
I was just like, can you explain like each card, what they mean?
What does she have all day?
And then what happened after she did that, she's like, all right, we got 20 minutes left. We're done. I was like, can I ask you more questions? She's like, sure, if you want. You can leave too. It's like, oh my God.
You pissed her off, dude. I don't know. Be easy. She probably fucked with your future. You don't know.
She said I was going to find love, but then she took it back. She said, you know what?
Never mind. Start stuffing them. No, we're done. No more Japanese goes for you. Hey, konnichiwa. Arigato. Posts like these get flooded with comments from older women praising him for his positivity, as well as begging to spend time with him. Which it's funny, the parallels. It's human beings being human beings, but, you know, younger women posting provocative pictures almost always has creepy older guys in the comments being like, you are so beautiful, princess. So it's funny to see the vice versa of like older women. I'll tell you what, the are aggressive too. Take it off.
That's how my grandma and aunt were to my one of my friend's brother. he was like 4 or 5 years older, and every time they're like, ooh, we want to see him. And then one time he gained weight, and then we were like, ugh.
In these videos, he's not only showing off his six-pack and his chiseled features, he's doing just about everything shy of taking his out and the food that's right in front of him. You can watch him pretend to eat out bread dough, spank the sides of stand mixers, and splatter frosting on the counter in a like fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, I mean, even my ass, I was like, just like looking around and shit. I think I saw one of his videos one time when I was at an airport. I thought I was gonna get arrested. Yeah, I was like watching it, just sitting waiting for a flight. I was like scrolling through like Instagram or TikTok, and yep, there's always one person that knows that you're watching something bad. You like go down, you like look over, and there's like an old woman who's just like.
I kind of like that though, knowing someone's watching.
Cedric aims to open his own restaurant one day, thinks of his content as a good stepping stone to that goal. Which, once again, if you're popular online and you can get the bag, motherfucker can open up a nice steakhouse at some point, I bet.
It kind of reminds me, like, have you seen those videos where the guys, like, they make the chocolate, like,
I see a lot
bananas,
of chocolate ones. Yeah.
And they, like, hump them in their face?
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do.
Okay, maybe not. I don't think I...
Oh, you haven't seen that?
That last part was, I don't know.
They'll sexually, like, doll up, like, a banana, like, dip it in chocolate and put sprinkles on it. And then, like, put it near their cock and, like, stand up on the table and, like, shove it in their mouth.
I hate that you reenacted all of that. There are people that would enter the store specifically to pick up and smell the dirty underwear, having zero intention to actually buy any of the products. One man in particular made people so uncomfortable that he was banned from the store.
That's fucked up.
No, it's not. To go in there and be like,
he's not hurting anyone.
Yes, you are.
He's what?
Like, in a way, he's hard, for sure. There's no way he's like, oh, I mean, like, come on. He's probably like, oh, of course you'd be like, oh, come on. You can't smell some used panties? He's like, uh-oh, period panties. Puts it over his head. Walk around. He's like, they call him Frankenstein. One freaking shopper recounted a man that would show up just to sniff the used bedding and furiously masturbate on them almost every night. How about that one, Nick? How about that one?
That's different.
Well,
if you're masturbating, that's different.
Why do you think the guy's going? He is hard. Does it not make you uncomfortable that a guy is hard, actively hard? If I told you right now when I was recording, I'm like, I record only when I'm hard. That'd be
fine.
a workplace.
If that's
we need to put a curtain on your door or something. There needs to be. You need a lock on your door.
How many people, like when you go to Costco, how many people you think are hard?
I would assume not a lot.
But they're out there to roam free.
Okay, let me tell you the difference. This: if you went to Costco, if somebody went up to like a panty section, a guy, he had a Costco dog and he was eating his. Is that something where you're like, well, that guy should probably not be doing that?
Now.
Well, okay. Well, now the puzzle's kind of creating a bit of a picture for me. What are you talking about?
In Costco, that's weird. I just feel like in the outlets.
In the outlet, to me,
it's trash. It's trash.
But see, that's what makes it even weirder. Is that they're dirty clothes and he's going in and smelling them. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be thrown away anyway. Who's buying used panties at the outlets?
I'm not advocating that it's not trash. I'm just saying that a man going in there and only smelling panties, that's a character I probably wouldn't want around myself or anybody else.
You've kind of changed my mind.
Twisted my arm. Anyways, the guy who masturbates on beddings.
I almost got pig roasted in high school. by someone who's overweight.
A big fat girl.
She's like, man, I'm so horny. And then she opened up her glove compartment. She's like, I have all these condoms. And then threw them on top of me. And she's like, and I have a morning after pill just in case. And she wanted to f me. And I was like,
You said, sorry, no fat chicks?
Yeah, I just pretended to sleep.
Yeah. As soon as the big girl starts talking to you at the bar, you're like, oh my God, why aren't you looking at me?
Well, then my fear was, well, what happens if she like saw this as an opportunity? She's like, I'm gonna get mine.
Are you saying that she's going to take advantage of you, Nick?
Well, then I thought, what would
She's too big to fend off. Help! I hope the sleep tactic works.
She was our DD, but she was more drunk than I was.
Dude, college, am I right? Dude, she was our DD, but I thought she was drinking cherry limeades and eating Little Debbie oatmeal cream cakes. But actually, it was just birth control and Budweiser. Her big fat leg comes over and you're just like, oh no. That's also such a guy mentality though too. I guess I gotta do it. No saying no to this. I won't tell anybody though. This fat girl will stay my secret.
The sausage was a salt brick. Nick liked it. Nick also, he snapped at the waitress, grabbed her by the wrist real hard.
Thank you.
Chocolate milk. You realize that we're here to like rip. And he demanded a chocolate milk. Therefore, and also for people who don't know, Nick's like lactose intolerant. So why he would want that, I don't know, because it makes him like no other. So basically, from there forth, we said you have to get a chocolate milk at every restaurant we go to, but you have to chug it as soon as you get it.
God, dude. God damn.
And he did. And let me tell you, the consequences, you'll see that soon enough. We went into Waffle House. I'll tell you what, it was like right around like 1 or 2, and it was just that golden hour where you got the whole place to yourself. We had a nice waitress. She was probably new. She was great. And this time I threw in a nice little challenge. I have a surprise for Nick in this one. We're each gonna order a chocolate milk. And if we beat him in a chugging contest, you have to order another one. And you have to order 2. 4 chocolate milks for all the boys. 1 for each of the boys. And we did a chug contest. And Nick had to beat all of us. Nick had to win the chug contest or else he had to chug 2 chocolate milks this time. And they were tall glasses. And god damn it, they were cold. And we went to battle. And he won! He was done first.
Oh my God.
Well, the champ wins.
But you know what? You earned that. You did earn that.
He won the chugathon, and I couldn't do it. It was too fucking cold. I found out how bad I am at chugging there.
It was very cold. I started getting like a little brain freeze going afterwards.
I immediately thought that he was gonna throw up. He like acted really fucking strange, started getting real quiet. And then out of nowhere, he ordered another chocolate milk.
Can I get another glass of milk?
Another
And he chugged that one too. He got like 20%. He got it down to like 20%, and it looked like legitimately he was gonna throw up. I told him, I said, "Get the fuck out of here. Do not throw up at this table. I swear to God." He's like, "I'm not." He got up and he chugged the rest, and he went to the bathroom for a long time. He scurried away like a little cockroach to the bathroom. Destroyed that.
How are you taking your monkey to Starbucks and then also being like, can we get this little guy a pup cup?
A little monk cup?
We want a monk cup. Both Tammy and the monkey sped off before. Okay, we don't need to see and the monkey.
It's the one driving.
It's like Speed Racer or whatever. Both Tammy and the monkey sped off before later returning and asking if the employee was all right. Oh, that's so. Was the monkey there too?
Yeah, Chim, sorry.
But you don't know why he did it. Do you know why he did it, Chim? He's just like in the passenger seat, just does a little dance. As a result of this attack, Starbucks banned all primates from entering their drive-thrus. What? How is that not a rule already?
Aren't we primates?
All right, hold on. Okay, dude, fuck off. That was the cringiest. If it was a 7th grade science class, I'd punch you right in the fucking face. Ban all primates. Aren't we primates? Evolution, anyone? That is not punishment enough. If a fucking beagle bites a kid, the beagle's put down immediately. If a fucking monkey Tarzan's its way inside a Starbucks, is biting you and tries gouging your eyes out, put the little motherfucker down, dude.
Yeah, I would.
Can you take how the f do you can just own a monkey?
My grandma used to own a monkey.
Bruh. Why?
I don't know, she really liked it. But she had to get rid of it when she had kids, because they...
I wonder why. Did your grandma fuck the monkey?
No.
You said that in such a... He did this.
No.
I think your grandma might got a freak with a monkey. She's like, play me like a recorder. Grabbed her. She's like, oh. Another staff member recounted the time that a naked man ran into the lobby and started yelling at workers to give him directions to the bathroom. He was given directions only to go the wrong way and end up running into a wedding party. The man began to panic, crying profusely, and he turned back around, leaking all over himself and onto the floor. He had to be escorted out of the building by police, and the wedding event was comped with the hotel for the absurd interruption. How do we know that wasn't orchestrated?
I was just thinking the same thing.
I'm gonna do the same thing for my daughter's wedding. When my daughter gets married, I'm gonna be like, here's $200, just shit yourself and run through. Oh, come on. And the whole thing is free. $200 and you save how many thousands? Come on now.
Easy to repeat too, because all you have to be like, the wedding's there, go up to the staff, ask where the bathroom is, go the wrong way.
Easy peasy. The only problem is your wedding's in a hotel.
Oh, I mean, nice hotels.
No, it's
the
true.
Hilton.
Yeah, but I mean, where'd you get married? The Hilton. Isn't it a typical thing, like just tiny chapels?
Or barns.
Or barn. I got married on a beach.
Oh yeah, that's right.
On an Oregon beach.
I want to get married in Scotland on the cliff, and have my wife come down on a helicopter.
Let me ask you this, Nick, just to have it out there. Listen, I'm a local feminist.
Me too.
We all are. If men had an app like this, would it be seen another way?
They made it at a response.
How's the response been?
Oh, men love it.
No. Is it considered misogynistic?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay. That's just a little double standard, all right? Because maybe I want to fucking be like, yeah, she dips Lay's chips in ketchup. Red flag!
She doesn't know what a chicken is. I had a date like that. A duck flew in front of our car. She said, ooh, look, a chicken.
Start texting. Does it know what a chicken or duck? That's a chicken or a duck. Does not understand the concept of bird. That's only fair. That's only fair. T should be for both. You know what? Goddamn, I'm tired of it being T's just for the gays and women. Why the fuck can't I say T? Tea. I want to drink some tea.
Spill the tea, sister.
I want to spill the tea. Let me spill the tea. The bitch dips her Lay's chips in ketchup, and she can't identify a bird. I'm not saying the two can't either. I'm saying can't delineate a chicken or a duck. Red flag. She smelled great, didn't know what a chicken was.
That's what I mean. Is that not only fair? There's the and I just spilled the tea. It's all over everywhere. It's spilled it. That's all I'm saying. When this fails, beggars will follow high-level players and constantly harass them until they leave the world or give them something just to end the confrontation.
I used to beg in WoW at the crossroads. Never worked.
I don't know. What would you beg for? Is it just gold? What would you get with the gold?
I need a gold to pay for my mount.
Can't you just do quests for gold?
Well, back in the day, it was, I don't know, maybe I just sucked, but it was hard to get gold.
I could see you being a person where it's very much just like, I don't want to have to do the quest. I just want to, can someone just give me gold so I can get my pony? People get insecure about all kinds of things. And if you're the first impression someone has of you is your smile, that's probably not true. People like a good smile.
Depends who you are. If you're a woman.
Do you like a good smile?
I like a good smile.
What were you going to say about women?
You know, there's other features you look at before the teeth on a woman.
Like what?
The face, the eyes, the hair.
That's always what I do when I see a woman for the first time. I'm like, good hair. Which, right off the bat, Kendra was hooked on how charming and funny he was. The only reason I'm like, was where was the humor in that? Like, where I want to know, just for me personally, professionally, how did he insert humor? She's like, yes, my dad, whatever. Just like, he's like, stand up real quick. She stands up and he like puts a whoopee cushion under her.
Women just think you're funny if you're hot. You literally say anything. Oh, stop.
That's actually kind of a fair. Do you think that because he was attractive, he was just like, I'm sorry that you went through that? And she's like, I mean, it's fine. You think it was that kind of thing? He's like, okay.
Guys do it too. I do it. I laugh at women who aren't funny. They're hilarious if they're hot. Oh my God.
You have got to reel it in, dude. God. Yeah, I don't really find broads funny, but if they're a looker, ooh, they got me hooting and hollering. In some cases, psychiatrists can withhold this information to avoid dishing out labels to patients that may worsen their condition. It's just a way of like, why overstress somebody? You already have ADHD. If I'm just like, hey, I think you have multiple personality disorder or something, is that going to make the other thing even worse, you know?
Yeah. I was going to say, you don't want to be like, oh, they have signs of this, but like, I need to dig further before saying
even really diagnosing it, right?
Because I had my therapist think I was gay, and that put me through a lot of stress.
You bring that up a lot. You do. Which I want to say, someone just telling another human being you're gay, I gotta say, is especially in a professional sense, that's a power move if I've ever seen one. If anything, was it a woman?
It was a woman.
Nick, were you flirting with her?
No, I wasn't. We were combating all the time. It was a very toxic relationship with the therapist. Well, I was just like, because I was doing it for like anxiety. I was talking about like psychedelics as a way to deal with stress. And she's like, well, that's not proven. I was like, well, I've seen studies. And she's like, well, I have other studies too. Like everything I would say, she would always counter it with something like either I was wrong or that she was right.
So you were like, I have studies.
Or I've just said,
No. I have studies of this working, okay, to a doctor. Her rebuttal was, Nick, put the knife down. And then you said, and you're like, I think that we could be married and we could be happy. And she's like, no, you remember you're gay. You're a gay man. Remember that? And you're like, You stand in the corner and just,
Well, I like how I came in for anxiety and she's like, we're going to treat you coming out of the closet.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I feel anxious. Do you also think you should do something else? What if it's a power move to be like, I'm coming in for anxiety, and she's like trying to overbear you with anxiety?
Wow, man. Keep me there.
Mission success.
Yeah.
I would say that is very unprofessional, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if she still has her practice.
I can look it up.
Let's just see.
We'll put it in.
Let's blast her here.
Yeah, we'll blast her out.
Anyways, where are we at? There was a guy that you could pay $1 and he would insult you. It was kind of funny.
I got insulted at the
you didn't get insulted. That was assault. I think having the camera on you didn't help at all. Nick got harassed by a man. It's like you throw tomatoes at him, but the whole thing is he heckles you the whole time while you do it. But he was digging his knife deep.
Sir, that shirt is the closest ever gonna get to a picture of a girl getting a little outfit.
That's not true.
Sir, I bet you've never, ever finished to an actual picture of a woman before. It's always been someone the Japanese guys had to draw. I bet every one of your girlfriends is going to be AI. And they're gonna only give you a no. You are such a pathetic man. You are gonna turn pegging into a living sport. Oh, honey, it's true.
Did it make you sad?
No.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I know that you added the little fake cry at the end there, but for a second there, I saw it deep in his eyes. He was like, no.
No, I mean, I think the when you started saying the Epstein list, I have more people on my list than the Epstein list or something like that. Why? Why do we gotta bring Epstein into this?
Why you gotta glut me in with that man? I like how that's where you drew the line. Yeah, you call me this stuff, but as soon as you brought up Epstein. That was the bridge too far. The sisters are staged outside of their home, all adhering to a specific theme that can range from Barbie to denim. The entire sorority screeches in the background with their hands in the air, while the most traditionally attractive skinny blondes are put front and center. Those are the show women.
Yeah, the show ponies. Yeah, you put your donkeys in the back.
Exactly. Put the donkeys, the asses in the back. Those that have been part of. I love women. I think it's horrible how these women treat each other. Catty bitches.
Put some of the chubby ones up front for once.
Nick, are you saying that you only like the sorority videos whenever you have a couple fucking ugly ducks up front?
I think so. Just show, like, I think if you put all your good show ponies up front, you're hiding something.
It is a bit of a barrel of a snake situation, isn't it? It's just too good to be true. It's a psychological. You're saying that you put Spud.
Yeah, you put Spud up there.
You put Spud up there, and I don't know, like a one-legged pirate person.
Yeah, someone with diabetes. The girl in the wheelchair.
Well, not too many of them. I'm not trying to scare people. This isn't a freak show. I feel so bad for the editor. You're really gonna have to You're going to have to make this palpable in some kind of way. At another Planet Fitness, a sign had to be posted urging people to be on lookout for a person that had been peeing inside the trash cans. Why do that? Why? What is the... Sir, I like the sound makes. It makes me... I usually have panic attacks after workouts, so this calms me down. My anxiety, I have to do this or else I have a panic attack, so I'll go blind.
The trash can is weird, unless you're a child. When I was in...
No, even if it's a child, I would be like, fucking stop.
One time in sixth, or maybe it was like third grade, I was playing hide and go seek in the laundromat and I had to pee, and luckily there was the kitty litter box there.
You peed in a cat box?
And the cat didn't want to pee in there anymore.
The cat was offended by how fucking rank your piss was. It don't smell like pussy pee at all.
My mom was not happy.
Yeah. Hey, so you probably took a human shit as the real story is. No, I have to make stink. I guess I'll go where Mr. Bondsworth goes. Human-sized log in there. Can you imagine walking by that though? Mr. Bondsworth. How many lives did that take you? That's why we would just had Nick go to the female section. It's Target. Girls love to buy clothes at Target, but I'll tell you what, I think Swifties love to buy clothes at Target. So we had Nick dress up as a Swiftie, and I think we were successful.
See, this is what we do. We put you in a white dress, and then we're going to wrap a brown belt around it, and then we give you a hat.
It's like a sun hat.
Yeah, I mean, see the vision?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Can this wrap around your waist?
Ooh, it's going to be tight.
Ooh, might be tight, fatty. All right, guess we'll give you extra large.
You need to go in the bathroom and throw up the next time we film.
And then we give you one of these outer.
I wear that on top of the dress.
Yeah, trust me, dude.
Okay.
I study Taylor Swift cosmetology. Oh yeah, put that around the waist. Boom, bam, bam. And now we need one of those ugly ass like witch hats. That's the new age witch hat.
Oh, that's the Senorita Awesome hat.
Perfect. But where is it?
I think we just take it off.
Okay, boom, boom, boom. What row do you think you're getting at the Taylor Swift show with this?
Oh, front row.
You're not getting front row of these. You're like nosebleeds, dude. Like I'm dressing you nice, but you're still like a dog. All right, like your boyfriend dropped you off at the show. All right, he's not attending.
Well, I'm gonna look.
Or you said that your boyfriend's dropping you off, but really you drove yourself.
look like a girl from a Ghibli film.
Okay, yeah, that does work.
Yeah, but you wanna unbutton these,
You want to show something off.
and then you need your belt.
I forgot the belt.
Lord, forgive us for unleashing this creature onto the world. Oh my God! No one asked you to do that. So what's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
My favorite Taylor Swift song is "Shake It Off."
Squeeze your titties together a little bit.
Favorite Taylor Swift song? Shake It Off.
We have got to get out of here. This is becoming a legal issue at this point, dude. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come in and sit on down because today I took a shower. My hair's not greasy. Sometimes to take a shower takes a long time to let my hair air dry. I don't see anybody comments again as someone saying that the haircut looks bad. Hair's wet, not greasy. You want to smell it, Nick, and see how it smells? And then go ahead and go back and then give your review.
10 out of 10. Smells like wet dog hair.
I don't know. It should smell like Dove.
As a child, I went on a date with a girl when her dad was there. This is 6th grade. I don't think he liked me, but he sprayed me with a water hose.
Frankenstein, for example, is to me an expression of all of our society.
He got all my hair wet. I told him not to because it makes my...
It's kind of a God-given miracle that man was able to, take this and you will not have a child. How crazy is that?
They need a male version.
It's called a condom.
Well, I'm tired of leaving it up to the woman.
You talking about? So what you're saying is that you want a pill where it's like, it also comes with a slingshot device that you put in and you have to hit her. She has to consume it and boom. Perfect.
Yeah, it's like a little dart that gets injected in them.
Every man becomes like a Rambo at that point up in a tree. Yeah, or it's just a blow dart. Damn it. All right, I'm not pregnant now.
I meant a man takes the pill and fucking dissolves your sperm.
I kind of wish there was a way. I wish there was a switch. Imagine the future. The same people who came up with the light switch came up with a thing where you stick into your balls, your testicles, and you're able to.
Oh yeah, or you had a second hole that kind of like a train switch. Like you could, if you wanted to come out the B hole.
This is getting to insane levels of autism, dude. It's like a train. I'm a conductor. When I want to make left to go and make jisms, I turn it to the left. And for over a century, the Boy Scouts remained, for the most part, drama-free. It wasn't until recently that they got involved in a little scouting drama. In 2018, the Boy Scouts of America made a controversial decision to allow girls into the organization. I thought this, hey, what? That's what? But we're boys. This is Boy Scouts.
Gotta be gender inclusive.
Is that, well, I don't think it's gonna be gender inclusive. I think they see that. The Girl Scouts are making some fucking money, dude. The cookies. Boy Scouts, you can't see those motherfuckers selling cookies. They'd be like, you better step off our turf.
So, okay, hold on. Here's a question. Do Girl Scouts do anything besides sell cookies? Because it sounds like the Boy Scouts are that's like boys club. You go out and get stinky and you're in the wilderness. And it seems like the girls just sell cookies. Because they're cute. After one of a knot, have you ever wiped and just had like a whole toilet paper full of blood?
No.
Oh.
No. One time I did think I had blood on my stool and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. I looked in this toilet. I was like, oh. It was like this big red mess. And I forgot that I ate like 2 pieces of red velvet cheesecake. I legitimately thought I had like colon cancer.
Oh, that was me too. Like 2 months ago. I wiped and literally is the most blood I've ever seen on toilet paper. So much blood, and then I looked in, and the toilet paper was filled with blood, or the toilet was. I called my parents and had to video chat with them.
It's so funny that you're like 33 years old. Mom, Dad, you're gonna want to see this. There are endless ways to party with your online friends.
Ever been to a silent disco?
I've never been to a silent. I've seen people do a silent disco, and I'm like, nah.
I saw one at Coachella, and I was like, I want to try that.
Did you do it?
No. I was always, because it was always at the end of the night, and it's like on the walk of shame back to your tent, and I was always tired.
Why is it a walk of shame?
You're drunk and high, and did some shameful things in there. Smelled some things you weren't supposed to smell.
VR.
The most One of the most fuckable Pokemon is Lugia.
Okie dokie. But sometimes it seems like millennials are fundamentally, objectively cringe no matter how you look at it. It's almost like a sport. It's almost like it is some kind of contest that they are trying to win. It's what they love. They love to be cringe. But I think it's because they were raised on movies, once again. Really blame the Jim Carrey effect, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s comedies. Look at them. And then look at how people, of course, they're emulating what they saw.
That's what I used to do. I used to watch just rom-coms and then copy to pick up women.
Name one example.
Well, this isn't like picking up, but you know how...
Well, that's already, you're going back on what you said. But...
Gone Girl, there's a scene where...
Okay, first off, not a rom-com. Well, I just want to put just immediately Gone Girl is not a rom-com, okay? It's a tragic, that's a horror movie basically, but go ahead.
I forget why he does it, but he like grabs her chin and pulls her in and kisses her. We went and saw Gone Girl, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that. And I thought it was cute.
How did it work?
It didn't work.
Yeah.
She didn't text me back after.
Yeah. Did she fake her death and everything too? Yeah. Oh.
I used to work with her. She didn't show up for work.
I hope you're alive.
I didn't use a locker, so I put every single book in my backpack, and my backpack was like this.
Why didn't you use a locker?
I didn't get assigned one, and I never asked.
Why didn't you just ask for one if you weren't assigned one?
I was too shy, so I just lugged around a giant backpack.
you went to the principal. Grab the principal's chin. You ever seen Gone Girl? He's like, what the hell? Yeah, they probably thought that you were like one of those army kids.
Oh, the ROC,
the ROTC kids, whatever. They had like the military backpack and you had combat boots on. You were like walking through the school. That's it right where. Kept trying to Gone Girl all the lunch ladies, rubbing their chin hairs and stuff.
YouTube's done. What? It's been 9 hours. What time did I go to bed? Alright. This is your guys' fault. This is all your guys' fault. All of it. Forever. Forever. All the time. That's right. That's right. Your Discord bed, Dan? Your Discord bed, Dan. Sleep tight, though. God damn it. Oh, my stream died. I have to go pee-pee. Let's turn on a new stream. I don't even know what this is. Made returns? Papa Meat 2 months ago? You watched? Okay, we're gonna watch this. Good morning, Willow. Hi. Cyan Guy. Hi.
Season 2, bitches.
Let me go pee.
We're back. It's been a long time coming.
Actually, I gotta eat food too. I have to get. I've been thinking about
this time around, right?
this burger forever. Forever, ever.
Season 2.
Ever, ever, forever,
Getting
ever.
this cover in season 2 of
I
Rock
dreamt
of
about
Love.
it. I'm gonna pee.
Admittedly, the first season
That feels
was
gross.
wonderful. In a way, I was like, I don't
Good morning,
know if
everyone.
season 2 can top season 1. I don't really know if it did. I don't think it's as good as a season. Should we just put that at the top or what? All right.
The women aren't as pretty.
This man said that these are 25 of the most beautiful. 20
20 this time.
They dropped it down.
Yeah, because they cut 5 of them off immediately last
Yeah.
time.
Okay, that's true. Season 1. Let's do a brief recap. Our beautiful Jess won. My flower, my Conchita, my señorita, my princess, my angel,
Your rock of love.
my real rock of love. Newsflash, right? You can get off this. You're freaking me out. Get the hell out of here, Big Jacob.
The check still didn't clear, Brett.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
You work for food stamps, bitch. What? I feel like I got a couple. I got Brett's Brew, sponsored by Brett's Brew. It's already twisting my tongue in a bit of a way. Clear my thought a bit. I feel like I just got a no one is as hot as Jess this season. The first season got the whole house excited, so everyone in the house has been watching it. So we have Winslow here. Me and Winslow, he's my best friend, he's my best bud, so we're watching it together. Isn't that right, Winslow?
Oh, Hannah, it's good to be back.
All right, we don't need to talk about your fucking screen time.
It's been so
You're here every fucking day. You're fine.
Yeah, but you're always in your room.
Yeah, I am in my room because you annoy the fuck out of me. But you know what? It's actually been very nice watching Rock of Love with my best pal, Winslow. And, I mean, you have to agree that no one is hotter than Jess this season, right?
Oh, Daisy's so hot. Oh, what I wouldn't do to kiss her.
I don't know if I agree with that opinion, but which I'm actually before I even do I'll do introductions first. No, you know what? I think she's so beautiful that I'm gonna put her up before I chose this. This is my winner. All right, we've watched episode 1 so far, but this is the fucking horse that's winning the race, boys, aka Christy Joe.
Oh,
Is she as hot as Jess? Maybe. She doesn't have the scene hair though, which is a bit of a turn on. And this season, last season we had a winner's board. This season we're putting it around Brett's neck. To think he finger like all of these women with these rock and roll fingers.
What a lucky guy.
What a lucky guy indeed. All right, so last season ended, Jess won, and it seemed like love was in the air. But things unfortunately did not work out between Brett and Jess because while it'd be very tragic because Jess is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and obviously, season 1, all that stuff, the relationship, in fact, was very short-lived. Only 3 months after recording of the first season, they were already recording Rock of Love season 2. So that's as short as it was. And according to Jess, we got some gossip here, some tea. It's a little fucking he said, she said. This is the only word I trust. Bret Michaels.
He loved her.
Is he actually that tall?
This is actually 2 feet taller than what he is in real life.
They had to upscale him.
But according to Jess, the relationship didn't last long because they simply were not a match. Who would have thought? A reality television show doesn't bring out the best of people? That's weird. And to add salt to the wound, during the 6-month reunion episode of season 1, Jess told Brett that she should have picked Heather instead.
I feel for Heather because I think that girl wears her heart on her sleeve. And that's probably maybe a downfall, you know what I mean? Because after seeing it, the bond that you guys have, and that there initially was that chemistry between them. I think Heather was the one, to be honest with you.
How f***ed up is that?
It's like you chose the wrong girl.
And Brett did this face to her. But on the bright side of things, since Brett didn't find his soulmate, that means that we get to watch season 2! It's been great. I've only watched the first episode so far. I'm very excited. Got a little Brett's Brew going here. We're planning on binging all these bitches out. Winslow watching with us as well. Very excited about that. But just like last time, we have our 3 boards to demonstrate the current standings of our contestants. These are the contestants that are still in play, that are still in the line for Brett's love. We have Brett. This used to be the winner board last time, but this is our predictions on who we think is in the running to win the whole goddamn thing, which is why I'm saying my beautiful muse, Chrissy Joe. God, she's beautiful. She's hot, man.
Not as hot as Daisy.
Shut up, Winslow. And we have our new loser board. That's a real tattoo on somebody.
Like that fucking pimple.
All right, this is actually my back, and this is my real tramp stamp. So,
looks hot.
Just want to say, so as things will be going, people who are knocked off the fucking show will boot them out. Last year, Jacob, you got to feast.
I did.
Big Jacob got to feast, but I will say this season, already from the first episode, I'm noticing Big John, like, non-existent. At least in the first episode. It's concerning. So this time around, no Big Jacob sloppy seconds, because definitely John did not get his fill, which I think is a crime. He was the star of the show. They said this is Bret Michaels' Rock of Love, not Big John's Rock of Love. So they said, put him behind a curtain.
Come on, Brett.
Exactly. So you didn't hear any ladies. You only hear it a couple times, and it's brutal. Swig break.
Brett's brew break.
Yeah, brew break.
Brew break. Which also, this is actually sick. This is actually insane. We have a very special guest at the end of this recording, so please stick around. We legitimately got Bret Michaels to come out because apparently we share the same agency, which actually I did not tell my crew members, but he will be here in like 2.5 hours. I'm very excited. He's gonna play Every Rose Has Its Thorns from my fucking computer.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not. I'm not. I can't believe it. Well, not really for you, but I just mean that Winslow's a big fan. And it's going to be really funny seeing Brett sit here in front of a cutout of himself playing his song from 1988 for my computer. It makes me very giddy. You would be surprised how cheap this was. I'm not gonna go into figures now, but you would be appalled how cheap it was, all right? We had to do a little couple strings, and we had to figure out, because also I got copyright struck by JoJo Siwa before. Had to go through all the loopholes, but we have the copyright to Every Rose Has Its Thorn. We got Bret Michaels coming. It's gonna be unbelievable. So without further ado, let's get into episode 1! Here we are, back again with Brett and 20 of the most beautiful girls in the entire world. That's a fact. That is not subjective. That is fact. The same cheese dick theme song plays, but this time, okay, well, I'm not saying that because it's amazing. Probably the best intro song of all time, which I thought he made specifically for the show, but it's actually it's a song off like one of his albums from like 2007.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Please let me introduce myself. I'm gonna.
I had
had no idea. Please let me introduce you to the magic thing, mama. Backstage pass, mama. That's all from a song.
Really?
Yeah. Then, please let me be your rock of love. I think the song is just called Rock of Love.
No wonder they based the show around it. It's sick.
Well, it was a #1 hit. Show where it placed out in the Billboard 200.
Did it place?
Yeah, right, dude. It's like fucking Evanescence at that time. Are you kidding me? You think people gave a fuck about that? But you know, they play it through, but instead of one sword this time, we get two. Whoosh, whoosh, because it's season 2. Let me go through the cast of characters we have this time, because season 1, I feel like immediately you had a big ensemble of people. It felt more cohesive. I don't know why, but this cast of, I think it's because I got so emotionally invested into season 1 cast of characters that when I saw these new catty bitches, I was like, I don't know.
Good cast on season 1.
Which already, Chrissy Joe, good smile. Beautiful. I can't. It's Brett's pick.
That's not while she's around Brett's neck.
I'm going to do that in person, too, when he comes here. But let's go over our new cast of characters. So I think this is a thing I'm going to say. First season, every girl was like maybe 22 years old. Like, they were all pretty young. This time around, I think that tested poorly because like Brett Michaels is like 75. So we should have the girls at least be in their 40s. So there's a lot of old dogs here, all right? And boy, are they howling. First up, Peyton. I've seen like 4 or 5 of these kind of women hang around my dad at like a VFW, all right? Ina, she's Ukrainian.
Ukrainian love gun.
No, well, yeah, I don't want to say it yet, but he says Ukrainian love gun, love bus. She's big. Jackie, Destiny, Ashley, Sarah, Megan, Corey, Amber, Nikki, Courtney, Jessica, Daisy, which is that's Winslow's pick. Should I put it up for Winslow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put her up. Put her up. Oh.
So I'm saying Chrissy Joe and Winslow is saying Daisy, which I just want to say, people, when we were watching this together, people really like Daisy. She looks like she's made from like Ziploc bag material.
She's beautiful.
She's like a plastic, like little Russian nesting doll. That's what she reminds me of.
Don't talk about her like that.
Inflated lips, giant. She has like that boob job that was popular in the early 2000s where it's like 2 giant orbs and then like an extremely flat sternum. So it's like that great divide, the Moses divide in the middle with the giant balloon tits.
She's made of plastic like me.
That actually, that tracks pretty well, actually. Computer likes the plastic woman. Makes sense. Missy, Catherine, Mother Time herself. She actually was unfrozen with the dinosaurs as well. My God. Aaron,
Okay, I'm gonna
Roxy,
disappear.
Aubrey, and Angelique. Those are our cast of characters.
Disappear,
A lot
take a shower and
more
stuff.
gross people, if I'm being completely honest. Like way more plastic surgery-esque people and a lot of old pros. You put Catherine and Angelique next to each other, it is haunting. It's like watching a Tales from the Crypt episode, right? That was overlap. Brew break. Anytime I say it, oopsie days, I'm gonna have to have a brew break. All right, cut that. But yeah, they bumped up the contestants' age. Once again, we're gonna see a lot of learning curves. They learned from the first season, they're applying them in the edit for the second season, all right? Anyways,
Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. You spend a third of your life in bed. Might as well be comfortable, right? Plus, you absolutely need sleep to be productive. And that all starts with your mattress. If you're too hot at night or if your mattress is old or damaged, it could seriously be impacting your sleep. And it may be time for a Helix Sleep mattress. Thanks to Helix, my mood has increased and I have a lot more focus when I'm at my desk. I didn't realize how much having a newer, firmer mattress would alleviate some of my issues. This mattress gives me more support and I wake up with less back and shoulder pain than before. Helix has 20 unique mattresses, all set to serve a specific purpose. Before you get a Helix Sleep mattress, they have you take a sleep quiz to find out the perfect blend of what you need. The quiz is very quick, but it asks key questions to learn about your habits and your distinct bed needs. And all of your answers help guide Helix to recommend the best mattress for you. I have the Dusk Lux for my particular needs, and I have been getting deep, restful sleep each night. Don't waste any more time finding out how you can get better sleep. In a study, 82% of participants saw an increase in deep cycle sleep when they used Helix. Plus, to give you peace of mind, Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial to ensure you'll love their product. Get the sleep you deserve. Head to helixsleep.com/PapaMeat to start sleeping in your new mattress today. To take advantage of their prime time sale to get 27% off site-wide. Thank you, Helix Sleep, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video.
the episode starts off with Brett pulling up to the house in a Ferrari. He definitely rented. He did not own. Unbelievable. It's just so funny to think that Brett owns a $500,000 supercar. Especially to use it for one scene and to never be seen again. Pretty fun. When Brett steps out of the car, he is blown away by the beautiful women, and
he says he's a lucky man to be alive. I like that a lot.
I was totally blown away. These girls were beautiful. I felt like a lucky man. It's a good day to be alive.
Oh, God, I'm lucky. This is a humble man. He's got the duck lip thing down pretty good, though. Like, in every picture he ever takes, it's always that.
Is that just his face?
Why the f would you say that, Nick?
I don't know.
Was that his face? Yeah, it's his face. That's how he was born. Unlike these fucking dogs who surgeryed themselves. Brew break. Brett brew.
Brett break.
Is it a Brett break or a brew break?
A brew break. It's got to be a brew break.
Or a brew break. I just want to say this man has definitely never gotten plastic surgery.
No.
He probably has. I think he probably has. Hey. He's probably gotten some, collagen, right? A little facelift or something. No one could be this perfect. Only science could craft this. He says in season 1 things did not pan out well, which I thought was pretty funny. He says there was rock of lust, but no rock of love.
We had a lot of rock of like, a ton of rock of lust, but very, very little rock of love, right?
It was 3 months ago. Brett is looking for the ultimate woman, smart, funny, sexy, and he says the best way to find love is to go into the house and have everyone get naked, which is immediately contradictive. That sounds like rock of lust, if you ask me. Which, you know, everything, it's good sign, it's a good starting point at least, right? Brett rolling in, says some dumb fucking lines. Looking good, right? You got a bunch of, we don't even know what the is happening there. Looks like a Quick Trip hot dog roll stand. With those hot dog rollers at
2 a.m.
Yeah, at a 2 a.m. deal where it's like, it has the arrow too, where it's like, these are cooked. You're like, I can tell. But finally, we get our first introduction of Big John. He comes out and he's introduced, which Jacob we can do here. We have Big Jacob again. Let's enjoy the screen time, bitch.
Yes,
it's not gonna
the
happen.
short screen time.
Look at the camera.
Ladies, please keep the puking to a minimum. I don't want to clean it up. That was Big John.
Keep looking at the camera and say, Brett, stop getting handsy with me.
Brett, stop getting handsy with me.
No means no.
No means no. I love you, Brett.
All right, that was ad-libbed. Get out of here. Stockholm Syndrome, Big John.
Brett, no.
No means no. I love you. But he goes over the ground rules like last season, which I'm not even sure the girls can comprehend a single word that he's saying. It just looks like a lot of confusion is in the air, all right? Which I think that, I'm wondering if they're like, you have to fly here in 6 hours. They got off, and they're just like standing there like, where am I? Because also, different mansion, by the way. Forgot to say that. Do you think that they shoot it in different places to be like, oh, well, Brett, he's always moving?
Yeah. This is
You know what I mean?
summer home.
This is Brett's summer home, and then he moves 2 blocks over. His real house is in Malibu, whatever. It's like doesn't make any sense. But before everyone goes into the house, Brett singles out 4 of the ladies to hang outside with big old John to let him talk to him. Which last season, if you all remember, he chose 4 people, and they just immediately booted him out. Which I remember immediately. We had Tiffany stayed. She was a drunk fucking mess. But I think he had to have somebody stay because they were like, oh, he probably looks like a really unlikable person, just being like, I don't like how you look. The rest of the girls go inside, get shit-faced immediately, which is not as intense as last time, which is kind of a bummer. A big appeal of the last season was people getting absolutely trashed in some of the cat fights, right?
Yeah. Brett got fucked up too a lot.
Brett got destroyed. To the point, I remember at one point in the last season, he had to be like, hey, we're doing waters today because I can't remember.
Well, he would break with the girls in the house.
He got fucked up. Brett, brew break. You call it immediately. See? Simpatico. And while the girls inside are just like, hi, I can't believe I'm so happy we're here. We come back to the 4 ladies left outside, and instead of being kicked off, they are awarded Brett's VIP passes. Ooh, what a twist. Twist, they're like, oh my God, oh my God. And it's Megan, Daisy, Destiny, and Aaron who get the VIP passes, and they're basically on the verge of tears as they head back into the house, which I gotta say, the Daisy pick,
Oh, she's beautiful.
It's remarkable. Daisy even says this cringe line of, I have a VIP, which is very important pussy.
Yes.
This is the special VIP. Very important pussy.
Which I gotta say, from like just as a viewing experience, I remember I kind of like looked around like this.
Yeesh.
Exactly. It's like whenever you open up a thing like chicken or whatever, it smells like just death, and you're like, it kind of felt like that. Like old rotted food. I don't know. The VIP girls each get the most cringe Ed Hardy shit, like gifts. That's a huge thing this season. Ed Hardy is so prevalent in the season. It's
believable. The room that they have is so trashy and so cheap. It's just, the only thing that makes it VIP is there is a cardboard sign above the door that says VIP access, and it has beads for a door, and then it's just purple bedding. That's the VIP room. And they're like, oh my God, this is beautiful! Brutal. This room is gorgeous. You're like, where do you live, in a fucking trash can? Cool. Angelique, a French girl with a huge fake tits, gets trashed and immediately starts stripping. And since we did watch this on Prime, boy oh boy, did we get to see everything. And yiker diker ding dong is what I gotta say. Pretty good. That's pretty cool. I didn't like it. Yeah, Jacob was sitting there licking his chops the whole time, and he had to keep putting pillows over his lap. It was pretty gross. But the brew break. I mean, you see pussy this season.
That's true.
You see butthole.
It's on Prime. You see asshole and pussy. I'm not even joking. You legitimately see that this season. It's insane. Can't believe it. I mean, I was just like, this is what I fucking pay Prime for, dude. It's absolutely crazy. Have a French girl's fucking asshole just right out there, and it's brown. Yikes. Looks like one of the buttons on Monk's jacket. You guys remember that show, Monk? Oh, I love Monk. Angelique is definitely the most free spirit of the group when it comes to taking off her clothes, which last season there was a lot more of that. I would say everyone else is rather, I wouldn't even say conservative, but definitely not as crazy as the first season. She also has this great line when she enters the house, and she says, I want to have sex with Brett in this pool.
I want to have some sex with Brett in this pool.
Like how the subtitles are all like, up
Yeah,
too.
they make fun of her accent in the subtitles too, where I'm like, that's good old classic early 2000s, like borderline, I guess, what was that, racism? I don't know, is that racist towards French people? Can you be racist towards French people?
Well,
Does
they're
no one
white.
care?
They're white.
Brew break.
I asked a hard question, so I had to have a brew break. While this is happening, John wrangles up the girls to take them into the living room, where each person is introduced to Brett one at a time. Which, you know, like last season, Brett wants to start things off by taking sexy pics of the girls for their lanyards, right? Which, you know, Big John is off in the corner licking his lips anxiously, waiting to add these to his collection like he did last year, but that just won't come this time. They blue-balled the fuck out of John this season. I'm sad. I wanted more Big John. Jackie is the first to go up, and she starts off the shoot by squeezing her tits and showing off her panties before finishing off a kiss with Brett. And it's always this uncomfortable. They did this last season too. I would hate to be the other people. You make out with all these things, and Brett has a little quip. He says a lot of hey-o.
Hey-o.
He does that a lot. To which Brett responds, the first girl to take their top off is a trailblazer, like Lewis and Clark.
So the first topless girl to me in life is sort of like a trailblazer. She's like a Lewis and Clark. She sets the pace.
That's a good line.
I like how that's the first trailblazing thing. Who's the OG trailblazers? Lewis and Clark. Nice history poll, Brett. As the girls are taking their pictures, we get more cringe lines from Brett.
That is fucking hot. Rock my world. Come on. That's a win-win-win. This ain't the Disney Channel.
Who, of course, has to kiss every single one of them after the shoot. Not even kiss, full on make out. And Brett does this great thing when he kisses. He goes very slow. He likes kissing the top lip.
Lots of tongue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think he puts his tongue in like a turtle, like a little?
Yeah, probably. When it's Angelique's turn, she immediately takes her pants off and gets her tits out. Of course, we see it too much. Yeah, Lewis and Clark. She's the French Lewis and Clark. She's had them done twice because she said the first time they weren't big enough, but now they're just perfect. And Brett is very much a fan of this. He does a lot. You have a lot of Brett like kind of rubbing his cock, and he's like, oh God, oh wow, hi-oh. When it's Chrissy Joe's turn, Brett leans in for a kiss, but she stops him and wipes his mouth off because he's French. Every girl so far.
Classy.
Kind of classy, but it pisses him off. Brett's definitely more agitated this season. Very, extremely pissed. He's just like, what the bitch? You think I have germs? And she's like, yes. Yes, I do. He's like, it's a cold sore.
Do you think he's just sour because like 3 months ago he broke up with the love of his life?
I think that a lot of his aggravation this season is legitimately because the relationship from the last season didn't work out. I think there's a lot festering, I guess is what
They made him not see her, either for like 6 months.
Yeah, we have a lot of digging because Nick found this old Reddit AMA from one of the producers of Rock of Love. And we have a lot of fun secrets to share with him. After the photo shoot, the women start drinking and twerking on each other. This is kind of common from the first season. What?
Brett.
Oops.
Brett! You almost knocked Brett out!
Oh, shit. Hi-oh. While this is happening, Brett starts to have one-on-one time with the VIPs before talking with the rest of the girls, because you gotta talk to the pretty important girls first. They really try to make this feel special as Brett is on the couch by the pool that's closed off by velvet ropes. It's completely open. It is literally one velvet rope that they open. It's so pointless. Just a little something though. I mean, he's a show pony. What are we supposed to do, right? We're just gonna have the girls walk up? No, John, fucking Click it on and off, dude. Come on. The first girl up is Megan. Don't like her.
She's a bit of a retard.
She's a fucking idiot.
She talks like this. I don't know.
I love Brent Michaels. Me and him forever.
Just fucking annoying, man. But she immediately starts making out with Brett, and Brett, likes it. Brett was mid-sentence when Megan leaned in and starts macking on him, which Brett, he likes. Hi-oh! Next up is Destiny. She starts the conversation off by pulling a studded bandana out of her bra to give it to Brett, like a gift or something, I don't know. And he's like, this is so cool. It's like watching like a dad talk to his like child. It's like a terrible painting of like a donkey. He's like, that is awesome.
I just threw it away.
Yeah, blew his nose in it and just like tossed it in the pool. She says that she's marking her territory, but Brett insists that she's not a psycho fan, right? Everyone thinks that she's just an obsessive fan, but Brett's just like, I think that she's cool. I'm like, you've known her for 30 minutes. This is followed up with Brett saying Destiny has a sweet cackling laugh, but still thinks that she's hot.
Her hot lips and heaving breasts more than made up for anything that may be slightly annoying.
He's digging his claws in a bit. She sounds annoying as but I'd still her.
He's like negging them.
Oh, a bunch. He's just like, He's not the charisma of the last season, because I was going to say, he had charisma last season. Smooth, like a fine-aged whiskey or something like that. And now he's like barefoot wine. Crass. Cheap. Gets all the ladies. When it's Daisy's turn, she also immediately starts making out with Brett as well. And after Brett is done sucking Daisy's face, Inna watches from the sidelines and gets jealous. So she jumps out of the pool and her tits plop it out and rushes over to hug Brett, even though she's not VIP.
Brett!
I don't think the hat's gonna work. I'll tell you what though, I know one cowboy that would like it.
Me?
There you go, Winslow.
Thanks, Hunter.
Enjoy it, man.
Oh, I feel special.
My little guy. All right. But yeah, pretty much Inna, this fucking Ukrainian tank, comes over and tackles Brett. And the whole time I'm thinking, where the fuck is Big John? Where's Big John? He should have laid that bitch out before she even got close to him. Big John eventually comes in with the last VIP girl, Erin, and kicks Inna the fuck out. He says, "Get out of here!" Which Erin, my God, bored. Brett's bored, right? Brett gives Erin a tiny smooch, and then Erin goes off on how she hopes she can connect with Brett on an artistic level. Her qualities are, she picked up a guitar 4 months ago, and she learned HTML for MySpace.
It's exciting.
She's a VIP.
I think you can take it off now. You're preemptively putting her on the loser board?
Yes. I'm calling it right now, that bitch. All right? Ain't no way you're going to bring up HTML and Java to Brett and act like he's going to give a fuck. And he kept sitting there and like, also, Brett's like, talk to her, and he's just like, yeah, I keep talking to her. Like he's falling asleep. She's gone, dude. All right. And with that, the VIP sessions are over. And I will say, it's nice to see these women with natural teeth and not veneers. That was like the first thing I noticed. Because nowadays, every person would have these giant, big, fucking white wooden planks on their mouth. No, these people have human teeth. It's actually pretty refreshing. After the VIP session, Brett walks over to the pool where the girls bombard him and start making out with him again, all trying to get Brett's attention. These bitches are trying to stay. And I'm sure Brett's not complaining.
They're 20 of the most beautiful girls in the world.
20 of the most beautiful women, if not the most beautiful women in the world. In the entire world, the globe.
Hi-oh.
Hi-oh. Break. Oh yeah, one girl says she has daddy issues. Who was that? I can't remember. But one of them was just like, yeah, I don't know my dad. Play the clip.
My father was never there, and
Right.
I just want someone to love me.
Could be all of them, really.
It probably is all of them. At this point, the girls have probably been drinking for about 10 straight hours on this production, right? And they're still partying. They're still going hard. Courtney is completely wasted from drinking too much whiskey, and she starts talking about how fat and ugly and retarded she is before blacking out in her bed. That's actually true. That's legitimately, that's not even me being rude. That is what she says. And everyone's, and no one, the saddest thing of all, no one disagrees.
They don't even say, no, stop saying that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, stop it. They're all just kind of stone-faced like...
All right, you little Looney Tunes. I'm not even here yet. Don't get used to me being here because I'm leaving.
Fatty.
Right now.
Fat retard.
You fat retard. She's like, okay. Which she gets so drunk that she misses elimination. I'm already calling Joe Courtney on this deal. Two predictions that I just know are gonna come true. They're setting him up too much. They're giving him a lot of screen time in a bad way. These bitches are gone. All right. Now on to the elimination. Which my predictions, how many are going? 4? Is it 4 in the first one?
It's 5.
5. I'm already definitely saying Aaron and Courtney. I don't think Brett liked what Anna did. The big crazy bitch that tackled him. Also, I don't even think I've seen Jessica once. I'm gonna say Anna, Jessica, Aaron.
I love
Courtney,
you. Derogatory.
I don't think
Be right
Corey-
back.
Have you seen anything from Corey either? Those are my predictions. I'm gonna say that. Now I'm for the elimination. Brett starts picking the girls, and after they get their badge, he forces a big sloppy kiss on them again. As is tradition, we stay here, rock my world. Sure, Brett. When he gets to undoubtedly the hottest chick, Chrissy Joe, obviously, he makes a joke about how if she can stop being such a fucking germaphobe, she can probably make it a long way in this competition, right? And Big John starts giving a deep, big, deep belly laugh that we
I used
probably
to
will
miss
never
it,
do
right?
again because I don't think Brett liked that a lot. It was like a very chimp-like kind of gorilla laugh. Which, we gotta turn that mic down on him, all right? I like hearing the ladies.
Hey, ladies, can everybody come on down to the living room, please?
That laugh, though, is not...
I'll need a minute.
We got to cut that out, all right? It's pretty funny how he's picking all these hot women and complimenting their looks, but when it gets to Catherine, who's like 45, she's maybe a year older than him by this point, he says, I just like this person.
Yeah, it's very insulting.
This woman's beautiful, whatever, and then he's just like, I just think I like this person.
I just like this person. Catherine, will you come down here?
Excuse me.
You couldn't throw in, if she's beautiful too, Catherine, come down here, and then you just hear a bunch of rusty metal as she moves. As she's walking through the deal.
We couldn't even say like she's funny or like
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything besides, I just like this person. That is so insulting. Brett gets the
Guess
last
it was my
pass, and it
splitter.
goes to Jackie, a.k.a. Joe Pesci's and Robert Downey Jr.'s fucking mutated fish daughter. She just, I mean, I don't know, man. She looks like Joe Pesci, does she not? But there's a twist. When Brett asks if she wants to stay, Jackie fucking says no. Awesome. Huge power move for him.
Daddy, chill.
Greetings, Savage. Hey, little mob. Good to see you, legend. About to go get some breakfast.
Read chat, Daddy.
Always good to see you guys.
And she's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Which I don't blame her too. Good for her. Jackie's kind of a Hall of Famer if you ask me. But she because she has anxiety.
Oh, they're literally right next to my chair.
Right, which guess what? You are not cut out for Brett.
Good morning.
Good morning, Don.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Read chat, Daddy.
Just waking up? Oh, dude, me too. Just took a shower.
That's strange, huh? All the other girls like, yeah.
Time to get some breakfast.
Shut up. Which ends up
Time to get some breakfast.
stays. I was surprised he waited that long on Amber.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Beautiful. So the girls that eliminated.
Then I'll be back here with you, and I'm gonna sort those alerts, guys. We're gonna be sorting alerts.
Did I predict that one? No. Oh, Missy as well because she didn't connect with Brett.
I need some I need some anime alerts, so I'm gonna leave some anime spots. Yeah. You literally just open your eyes. Literally just open the eyes. Gotta keep the streak. It's true, brother. It's true. I wish I had access to your stuff so I could do it. I feel like it's taking on a life of its own.
That was definitely a like.
Good morning, Bip.
Yeah, don't even touch her. Don't even.
You guys are dogs.
Big John handing the 15 of the remaining beautiful women around to Brett's brew. Brett's roll.
Yeah, you bite your sister. You're a dog. You're a dog.
First episode of the season, I'm not gonna lie. It was
Get her, Snake. Get her. That's okay. I can help you. You're a good dog.
The episode starts off with the women in bed with a woman snoring.
Good dog. You're a good dog. All the time. They are talking about good morning, meet you. Hi, dog. You get her.
After getting blackout drunk the night before, and she doesn't realize that she was booed until Peyton, who's standing there, Brett doesn't even tell her. It's
You wanna
Peyton.
come with your dad?
So yeah, I need to tell you they're gone. She's like,
Read chat, Daddy. Treats for the babies.
the rest of the girls all involved up today and began talking to each other.
Yeah? Good girls. Good girls. Treats for the babies. Okay, let's get some treats for the go girls. Treats for the go girls. Go girl with the whoop. You did super good whoop. This super girl whoops.
Unbelievable. It's not even
Very nice whoops. Very sweet girls. Alright, we're gonna go get some pup cups and some food, and then I'll be back with the stream.
It's a Nerf football.
I'm gonna
They telling you everything they did while you slept.
do it quickly on my
Pre-chat,
own,
Daddy.
and then I come back and I'll eat. I won't even eat. I'll have some of the coffee. Yeah, they do be telling me about their sleepses.
He just seems
Or about my sleepses. Although they were laying with me most of it.
John gathers the rolls in the living room, handing down the first note from Brett of the season. Big John's wearing a bandana on his eyebrows for some reason. It is very low.
Go Garth. Go Garth. You want to go on a walk?
Let's see.
You want a pup cup? Okay, yeah, they want to go on a walk and I'll get a pup cup. So you guys just watch this. I'll be back. There's gonna be all the good things. Yo, Raging Savage and Mink, you are live. Go watch them. Go watch them.
In the face, I would be able to see it.
Thank you.
I just wanted a Pepsi. Or the f he says, or a Coke, or what the fuck it is.
Just Pepsi, I
Yeah,
think.
Pepsi. It's the 80s. Pepsi was big.
Read chat,
So,
Daddy.
Scale of 1 to 10, comfort level on the bandana. Big John rating right here, guys.
Let them babies have a pup cup.
2 out of 10.
But does it look sick?
Does, well, yes, I would say 10 out of 10.
So, kind of balances out.
It's a natural 7.
Yeah, I got to kind of look up this way so I can see you.
You're just looking down on everybody.
Yeah.
Even-
Ladies.
Ladies.
Can you come down here?
Let me smell your panties.
Yeah. Can you pull your shirt down, please, ladies? Brett will like
I feel like they put a little distance between them because I think something happened where they're probably like John he was tearing his way through those women.
His sloppy seconds.
It was.
They had to go through John's room for the exit interview in the first season, probably.
You know Treebeard? I'm like him. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. I stayed too long again.
Brew break. Angelique can barely read English because she's French, but they make her read it anyways. It's some kind of sick fucking joke. They make her read the fucking thing out loud, and you're like, what? She's like,
If you give me a peek of what you think make you unique, shake it a little, shake it a lot. Be sure to show me what you got.
Pepe Le Pew looking ass, right? Which the first challenge is going to be a talent show in the form of a peep show from Brett. This is one of... I'll get... The girls get 30 seconds inside of Brett's peep show booth to show off any of their talents that they might have. My God. After 30 seconds, the curtain comes down and their time is up. However, if Brett likes what he sees, then an extra 30 seconds is added, and it kind of, I think, just as, it shows like they're probably going to win or something, right? Because they like it. He likes their talent.
He got a second look.
Yeah. And the 3 winners get a VIP date with Brett, and just the starters, I cannot believe how cheap it is. I mean, like, the things on the walls. I mean, they must have had a $20 budget for the room. Brett's coin box is this cartoonish cardboard coin box, and he has these giant coins sitting next to him. I feel like I'm going crazy. Could they have not just bought like an old-timey machine or something? They made it on cardboard. Watching him be like, oh, okay, I like that. And he grabs this large cardboard coin. It looks so stupid. Whatever. Aubrey's first up as she starts playing a drum solo. She plays for about 5 seconds before realizing she doesn't know what the she's doing. It's really bad. And Brett's like rolling his eyes. Once I'm telling you, they cut that motherfucker at the shins with charisma. I remember last season we were like, he's smooth with it.
He's better.
He's evil this season, dude. Damn. Destiny goes up and does kung fu, which surprisingly turns Brett on. Hi-oh. So he puts in that big goofy fucking coin and she keeps doing the moves, and then Destiny's like, I'm really excited that he liked my moves. And she was just doing this.
Kyo.
Yeah. What she should have done is have like someone to spar in there and she beats the shit out of somebody. Like that would have been a talent, dude. That would have been sick. Corey just writes marry me on a giant sign. She's a stupid bitch. I don't even know.
Spells it wrong.
Yeah, she writes marry me like Merry Christmas. And Brett's like pretty sure. Does he call her retard?
Probably.
It's early 2000s, so they threw that around a lot. Is retard back?
It's back and people don't like it.
Who's people?
The woke mind virus.
Christy Joe's talent is ironing, which Brett does specifically say is a turn on. And when Brett puts the coins in for extra time, Christy Joe starts to strip, but Brett begs her to keep doing the laundry. It is pretty hot.
Just pretend you're ironing again, because that just fucking completely turned me on. I know people think I'm crazy, but ironing does turn me on.
That's That's my queen. Telling you, she's going all the way. I'm putting money on it. I'm not putting money on it. But still, it's in good standings right now, all right? And he likes that. He's like all chubbed up and stuff. You don't ever get to see a Bret Michaels boner.
I wish they would have showed that, like him just kind of like, oh.
Like dry rubbing his... You know how funny that'd be? He's just like, oh. Rubbing himself out. That'd be so funny. Sarah does this stupid belly dance thing, but Bret's not a fan because he's like, she's doing a belly dance, so we don't even see her fucking belly. Cool, dude. That's smart. Amber was almost eliminated the other night. She was the last person to get it, so she really wants to impress Bret this time around. So her talent is just wrapping herself in a present, which is retarded, you would think, but Bret like really likes it. So he puts a coin in and yells, "I want more present."
I need to see more. More present. I need more present.
That's what he says. It's like a baby. I want more present. Uppies. Uppies. Daisy just does a sexy dance, and you can tell Bret is, it was a good pick from Winslow because you can tell Bret really likes Daisy, all right?
She's beautiful.
Peyton sings and plays a song on a very out-of-tune guitar and sounds like she smoked a pack of Marlboro Reds every day of her life since she was 10 years old.
Blow me over and take me down.
Which was 80 years ago. Angelique made a chocolate drink thing. She made chocolate mousse, but then she just like strips down and just presses her against a glass, and Bret's like,
He gets down on all fours.
On all fours and crawls, and he's like licking the glass. He's like, oh, hi-oh. But she knows about Bret's diabetes, and she knows that like this is kind of a turn on for him. Very taboo. So she was sure to use diet chocolate.
Of course, he's with diet sugar.
I like that. The three winners of this competition, surprisingly, were Peyton. Wow. How? Peyton, Daisy, and Amber, earning them VIP passes for a fucking awesome date. Woo! So instead of staying up and hanging out with Bret, some of the girls decided to clock it in early and get some nice sleep, which we would have never seen in the first season. And it pisses Bret off. He's like, what the don't go to bed early. That's like against the rock and roll lifestyle. I'm like, it is 2007. 1988, long gone.
I believe that's in his Bret's Rules of Rock and Roll. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1, don't go to bed early.
Yeah. Also, what is early? I wonder what time it was.
I mean, it had to have been 11 o'clock at night. It was, I mean, like probably such a long day of shooting, and Bret Michaels is such an alcoholic. He's just like, what the fuck? He freaks out. He's not a gentleman anymore. It's so upsetting to see. Which the rest of the girls gather around Bret to watch him play Every Rose for the 700th time. Which I will say, they really reel back his music a lot this season. I think the first season people were complaining. Like, you think I want to fucking hear Talk Dirty to Me and Every Rose Has Its Thorn every fucking episode? Or it's the I like the way you move.
Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Oh baby. I want to hear more of that one, actually.
Can we play it right now, please?
Play half a second of it. Bret tells Peyton to tell the girls that went to sleep that he's pissed, which I thought was so immature. He's like, you go tell them we're pissed. And this is also the second time Peyton has had to do something like that for Bret, which makes me think Bret thinks that she's one of the guys. Isn't that, he's like one of the bros. Yeah, she's like, all right, Bret, I will. She's like, hey, so by the way, wake up, assholes. Wake up. All right, bleed. Brew break. It's a brew break. I'm sorry. And there's going to be a dance competition tomorrow. Bret tells them that there's going to be a dance competition tomorrow while he's smashed. He's like, yeah, we'll do a dance competition. They're like, oh, okay, sure, because they're thinking it's serious. We can tell him, like, if you didn't tell him, he would not have remembered that. Yeah, I want to have a dance competition tomorrow because I love dancing.
That's why Big John's there.
Yeah, Big John.
He's off screen writing stuff down.
You got it, Bret.